impactful, cutting edge.
Let's take this form, this very American tradition of entertainment into the 21st century, the new millennium.
Okay, no. What's the name of the show? The Wendy Williams Experience.
To bring you our feature presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you're here are about to witness the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house.
Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this queen.
From west to east. Just better get it right. Y'all know the name. Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while. I hate the crack.
Ain't nobody.
Hey, this phenomenal.
Like the queen.
Right here.
Who the world is this? So much drama.
From yo block to yo block.
I heard of the
Number one female. Been doing this for years.
Every barbershop. Beauty salon.
Who the world is this? So much
Again and again. Wendy Williams.
Bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you the winner of the Game Shoot of the Year award.
Once again.
Introducing the queen.
Hey, everybody. Yes, I'm on the telephone, but I told you guys I was going to be taking a half a day today. So, in lieu of the first 2 hours of live show, Trev Hollywood has dug up my conversation with Oprah's best friend, Gayle King, as it relates to us talking about Ludacris and Oprah, the party out at the Oscars, Oprah not going in. Just keep listening. You're going to hear me and Gayle talk about it. Plus, for those of you who have never heard Whitney Houston at the Olympics, I said I wasn't going to play it anymore, but because I have a half a day and I need to entertain you guys, we're going to play Whitney at the Olympics and then my conversation with my best friend, Lisa Carnegie, as it relates to Whitney sounding a mess. We'll also talk later once I get there about Doc Gooden and his mess. And I got a letter from New York from the Flavor of Love show. So you guys hold tight. I'll be there in 2 hours or less. In the meantime, it is what it is, people. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Hi, everybody. How are you? I have an email from Helena Feinberg from Yeshiva University. She says, Wendy, I had to wait an hour before replying because I was so angry at you yesterday. I wrote you a respectful email and you responded over the air in an aggressive tone. I do not appreciate that. You might as well have said like you people do, aggressive. Thank you for your invitation, but no thank you. It totally sounded like you and your staff on the show were inviting me to one of your black parties to ridicule me. I so don't need that. How dare you criticize me for going to yeshiva when you went to a black college in Boston? Wendy, you lost a listener. I'm disappointed, but it doesn't matter because now I really know how you are. I don't care what you or your listeners say about me because you can put that where back there.
Put that where back there.
Signed, Helena Feinberg from Yeshiva University. Helena, Northeastern University is not a black college, darling. And, I mean, what can I say? Okay, let's move on. Oh, gosh. Okay, you guys, it's like highly requested. Shout out to Matilda in Brooklyn, Queens. She wants to hear it. You guys have been asking for it because based on the people poll question, nobody watches the Winter Olympics. like, I think that the response was like 20% of you said yes, you do, and 80% of you said no. Therefore, and I'm part of the no. So we all missed Whitney Houston's actual performance at the Winter Olympics. But, that is like so stunning to me. That is so stunning. Just damn. Oh. So Matilda says, yesterday I happened to have been preparing dinner and listening to your show at the same time last night when you played the piece from Whitney Houston, because we played it yesterday, but later on in the show. Not you. Get out. Get out. Hey, who's on the telephone? She says, I could actually envision her doing. Oh man, yeah. Hello.
I really thought
who's it?
that
Lisa. Lisa.
Yes.
Oh, this is my girlfriend Lisa Carnegie. She's going to Puerto Rico with us too. You hear me talk about her. I called Lisa last night, as I often do, riding home from the show, to discuss the day's events. She listens online when she can in Virginia. Go ahead, Lisa. She never heard it until today. I told her, I said, tune into the show. I'll play it for you. Lisa.
Oh my gosh. Like, I thought you were exaggerating when you first taught me.
No.
I was just like, there's no way that.
I told Lisa last night going home that on a scale of 1 to 10, this was an absolute 0.
0. And I was just like, oh, that's just Wendy being drama over the top. There's just no way. That is. I wanted to cry.
Exactly.
I wanted to cry. Okay. Like, you couldn't even have made American Idol with that. Oh, my gosh. Okay.
Anyway, any big plans for the weekend?
Oh, yeah. Well, I definitely have to go check out Medea. Hello.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, good.
And I'm going to check out Sinead's new movie. Somebody's got to support her.
Yeah. Sinead, huh?
Yeah.
Sanaya.
Whatever. Sanaya. What's in the name? I'm going to see the movie.
Hey, remember at Dons and Divas, Lisa, that Heather Hunter was there?
Yes.
Okay, so my friend.
Short.
What? She is short. She's very small, but very, very aggressive, right? Yeah. Like, you could totally picture her with strap on.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So my friend Myra Panache is a gossip. So she sent me this. It says, Myra received a call from former adult star Heather Hunter yesterday. Heather was very angry. Her anger was directed at R&B singer Avant. Now, do you know Avant?
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, good. King Magazine had set up Heather with Avant on a blind date, which they documented in a recent issue, which included photographs. They went out for dinner and played billiards. After the date, the magazine asked Heather how she liked Avant and would she go out on a date with him again. She replied, I liked his vibe and I would go out with him again. When they asked Avant how he liked Heather and would he go out with her again, he said, hell no, she ain't my type. I like a woman curvy and she's too thin for my taste.
I don't believe it. I don't even believe he said that. Get out of here.
Listen to the rest. Needless to say, Heather felt dissed because during the date she claimed Avant was all up in her grill and her fans on MySpace.com are outraged. Heather called Avant after reading the remarks. He denied making the comments.
There you go. Yeah, no. And she felt dissed by that?
And then, hold on, the last sentence is, she plans to contact Wendy Williams next week to drop a potential bomb on Avant.
Huh.
Now, I don't know what the bomb is.
Huh.
But...
is it really going to be a bomb? I don't know. What could be that big?
I don't know.
Or not that big.
Maybe the how you doing bomb?
Yeah, I'm just going to say that's just so overplayed.
Yeah.
Wah, wah. No, it's going to be that big.
Speaking of which, before I let you go, are you going to be listening all afternoon, Lisa, or what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to try, definitely.
Do you have meetings and stuff?
I had them all this morning. I am done.
Are you good for Advice Hour next hour?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do you still watch Real World?
No.
See, I haven't been around since, like, John Neese and them.
Yeah, no, but I just heard you saying earlier they're going to have a transsexual.
Yeah, but hold on. Guess what kind of post-op transsexual?
What?
A woman into a man. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
And nobody will know?
And no, well, I guess apparently he's sharing it with the Real World audience.
Oh, my God. Does she stand up? How does that work?
Listen. Just like, wait. So the post-op tranny gave me an email. he goes to Atlanta in 2 weeks and has a question for me and wants to talk with me about some stuff. So I'm going to read the email on the air.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, I think I'll stay tuned in. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, so I'll talk to you over the weekend.
You got it.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, this one's for you. Play that again. Oh my gosh, never mind. Let's go to the telephone. Forget about it. Hello? Hello? Hi, it's Wendy. Hi, it's Wendy. How are you?
Hi, Wendy. I'm good. How are you?
Good.
My advice to you is on Valentine's Day, you had the young lady up there with the underwear from her boyfriend.
With what?
Remember she had the underwear from her boyfriend?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, in the end, she said she needed 2 leaves. And you gave her 2 leaves. Wendy, never ever do it. I'm a nurse.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, never do that, because if she had an allergic reaction to it, she could sue you.
Oh,
okay.
Well, I won't give her a Tylenol or anything. See, because
don't give anybody anything unless it's a best friend.
No, I'm an extreme person. I won't give nobody nothing. Thanks for the tip off.
Okay.
Bye-bye. I'm just like, let your head thump. Why did I have a leave in my bag anyway? What do I have a leave for? Why don't I have Tylenol? You know what? They are Tylenol in a leave tube. The tube is like really dirty on the outside because it's been around forever. Line number 5 is Shay, 40 in Harlem. Shay's a friend to the show. Hey, Shay.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
How are you? It says you want to talk about Whitney.
Yeah, my girlfriend happened to catch the episode, her opening on the Olympics.
Yeah.
And she said that her wig was terrible. It looked like she brought her wig from 3rd Avenue.
Yeah.
And a bad wig. She said that she was awful. But just listening to it, she doesn't sound like the same Whitney that we used to normally hearing.
No.
It's just a sad, sad day, right?
Yeah. Thanks, Shay, for checking in.
Okay. You have a wonderful weekend.
You too. Nicole's on line number 6, and she's in Brooklyn. Hey, Nicole.
Yes.
How are you? It's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. So nice to speak to you.
Thank you,
You're
Nicole.
a friend of my head.
Thank you, Nicole.
I listen to you all the time.
Thanks, Nicole.
I just wanted to say that Whitney sounded completely awful, and like your friend said, I completely agree that it wouldn't even make it through American Idol.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that she used to be so great.
Yeah.
And everybody used to just look up to her.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy.
Yeah.
But I really wanted some advice. I'll try and call back in advice hour.
Terrific. Thanks, Nicole.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye.
All right, and one more on line number 7, because that's Margot. And she wants to talk about Whitney. Then we have to go into the break, and we're going to change topics and whatnot. You guys can call about whatever you want. Hell, Hello. Hi, Margot.
Hey, Wendy. How you doing?
It's Wendy. Good. Nice to have you here.
Let me tell you something. I need to find out, Whitney, did she hit rock bottom here, or did she hit rock bottom when she was on that Michael Jackson special?
Your name is Margot?
Marco, M-A-R-C-O.
Oh, Marco. Okay.
What is she doing? I'm really trying to figure her out.
I'm not here to pick and pull at this point. You know what I mean? It's absolutely beyond that.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Wendy. Nice to talk to you.
Thanks, Marco.
All right.
Bye-bye. Okay, so you guys, we're going to go into the break. We got a lot to get through today. I got a lot of your faxes and emails where you're just commenting regarding whatever. It's the place to be. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. Thanks.
Wow.
Any word from Busta Rhymes? No. Still silent? Okay. I was thinking about how Busta or somebody, one of the, few hundred people that were there on the video set, how somebody can make it known what they know without being known. And perhaps what it is as easy as, I don't know how plausible this is, but perhaps engineering a letter, kidnapping style, where you cut out the letters from a magazine, paste, drive to the other side of Kalamazoo, drop it in the mail, and then return back to Brooklyn where you're from. And put on gloves, of course. And, of course, don't lick the envelope. There are a whole lot of buts involved with it. But the point is that it can be done. and you mail it in to the Brooklyn cops. You mail it in to Ray Kelly, chief of police commissioner here in New York. You mail it in and clear your conscience. You are going to hell. You understand? There is a man dead, 3 kids without a father, and a baby's mother who she's got to explain to the kids. How can you guys sleep? How can they sleep at night? I mean, somebody was killed. You know? I mean, Busta, they say you were standing right next to Israel. My God, man. Have you no conscience? Oh, I understand what you're going to say. It's not that easy. You know, if I snitch, then I get the next clip or whatever. Well, you know what? Get to cutting and pasting. Get to cutting and pasting. Right? Isn't that a somewhat brilliant plan? I told you I'm good at hatching a plan.
Yeah, they should have called you.
Well, you know, they didn't even have to call. It's free. Look, I'm here. I'm here. He could have disguised his voice on Advice Hour and said, "What would you do?" I would have told him right then. All right, you know, I said I didn't want any phone calls, but I really don't mind just tapping the lines and just seeing who's there. Number 2 is Sean. He's 30, and you want to talk about Busta Rhymes, Sean? Sean?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's Wendy. How you doing?
Yeah, how you feel? And listen, I need for you to stick up for hip-hop a little bit more, because I listen to these radio stations. Nobody sticks up for it. You can't snitch, because every aspect of life, do the cops tell on each other?
I understand what you're saying, but
Dick Cheney just put a hole in somebody's face.
Yeah.
Anybody telling down there?
Well, here's the problem. The problem with this is that there's a huge magnifying glass countrywide on this particular case.
Wait, that don't mean you have to get on it too, though, man.
Hey, I'm not on it, okay? Because I already know what I would do. I already know what I would do if I was in a particular position like this. And you know something? I don't think that my plan was so bad. That way, somebody can say something without implicating themselves and possibly putting their own kids.
No disrespect to you, I understand that, because you're the only person that'll let somebody get on and talk. Because the midget down the dial, he's not going to let anybody get on the radio and talk, okay? And from what I hear, he a snitch too, you know? But you can't talk, because nobody talks. The police don't talk. You can't be getting... Your words could be all mixed up by the time you get down there. Who knows what'll happen? It start leaking to the press.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a whole...
I got that angle, which is why the cut and paste signed by no one. You know, at least the cops will know in which direction to look.
Nah, Wendy, you can't let the police do their job. That's what they get paid for. Let me just say this. Do the police, whenever the community helps them out, do they ever stand up there and say, you know what, thank you to the community for helping us? No, they pat each other on their back.
Right.
They pat each other on the back and say, good job, O'Reilly, good job, this, good job.
And then they shoot it
to the community, thanks for helping us out. You help us catch a killer, or you help us catch the racist or anything.
You're right.
You know what I mean? So I don't respect them. I'll tell you right now, I don't talk to police, I don't deal with police. You know, I've seen things go down. Let them go, and that's what they get paid for, because they never think the community when the community steps up. Never.
Thank you.
And you look at the Dick Cheney, he put a hole in somebody's face. Who's
That's
talking?
true. And nobody's talking, and nobody's going to jail.
Nobody's going to jail, right? Supposedly he was drinking. He said he was drinking.
And allegedly with a mistress by his side who they had to quickly scramble out of town.
That's right. The ambassador from Switzerland was down there. Nobody could explain why the ambassador for Switzerland is down there.
And then if your baby's mom was driving in the car with the baby in the front lap, she'd have diapers all over her from the law, and Britney Spears is still free.
That's another thing.
Yeah,
Britney
I
Spears
understand.
should be locked up too. Yeah. They got pictures of her doing this. Come on, man.
So what you're saying?
You the last person that lets the phone calls get through, even when we disagree with you, because the midget down the dial is not going to happen. And I know you're friends with the other one down the dial, but just need somebody to step up for hip hop. I love this thing. A lot of people eat off of this. You know what I mean? I don't eat off of it. You know what I mean? But a lot of people eat off of it and don't stick up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not a fan of Busta at all because I saw him on the street. And them cats act like they can't even talk to people. I was with one of my little cousins, you know what I mean? He stole Split Star and Busta out there like New York and Linden, around that area, out on East Flatbush. He act like he don't even want to talk to nobody. So I ain't like I'm sticking up for Busta, corny ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just sticking up for hip-hop in general.
Well,
you see these cats in the street, a lot of these rappers you see in the streets, man, and they won't even give 5 seconds to talk to people. I don't care about you, B. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, hey, but when you see a little shorty or something want to talk to you, holla at the shorty, man. Give a fake smile or something, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I love this hip-hop thing, man.
I
and
hear
I know
what you're saying.
North of it. I've been riding with you since I saw your pictures back on 42nd Street. You know what I mean? When you go through the tunnels to go from like the 8 train to the 2 train or something, man. I remember you from a long time ago, Wendy.
Thank you, Sean.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Hey, Wendy.
Hey, sir.
Listen, I'm a foster child. Let me start out by saying that. I'm 32 years old. I've been with my girl for 8 months.
Uh-huh.
I never met her parents. Never met her family. I met them last night. Her mother is my birth mother.
Shut up. Because if this was a fact, I wouldn't read it. I think you were lying.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so in other words, you all are half brother and sister. Have you had sex with her?
Yes.
Ew.
Oh, exactly.
Look. Did she go down and give you a professional?
Come on, Wendy, yes.
Oh, my God. You got beat off by your sister. Yo, did you go down on her?
Yes.
Oh, Lord. You've been with her for 8 months. That's a lot of sex.
Yes.
Oh, damn. So what is your question to me?
I don't know, man.
It's a wrap, you freak.
Got it. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Afternoons at 2. It's the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
There's no accounting for women's taste in thugs. I mean, I myself thought that I was going to outgrow that whole thing. I thought it was just a passing phase. You know, I remember, growing up and stuff and always loving them boys, Long Branch. I tried to, date to bring home something that, I thought I was supposed to. That didn't work out. Then I ended up meeting this boy from Brownsville. And 7 years later, we're still married. And it is what it is.
Well, you're lucky.
Well, I don't know. Now I have to spend my life being called yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo. You know what I mean?
Miss a day, miss a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wendy Williams Experience. 107.5 WBLS.
What is Cara talking about on line number 5? You're very young, Cara, 26, to be talking about artificial insemination. What's going on? It's Wendy. Hey.
Hi, Wendy.
Uh-oh.
I like to get an artificial insemination because...
Wait, hold on for 1 second. Hold on, let me cough. Hold on a moment. Put her on hold so I can cough. Everybody, this is that crazy broad who calls up talking about she has a baby with Michael Jordan. She's out of her mind. Go ahead. Bring her back. Hi. Sorry about that, Cara. I was having a fit of cough.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so...
I'm excited. First of all, I'm so excited to talk to you.
Okay, it's nice to have you here.
You're the best. I saw you one time.
Okay.
I saw you in Manhattan when 12 was supposed to perform. You walked past, and I was like, oh, my God, I was so starstruck.
Oh, well, listen, enough about that, because we only have a moment on the telephone. Now, who would you like to be artificially inseminated by?
A friend of mine. He's older.
Older like Michael Jordan?
Huh?
Older like Michael Jordan?
Yeah, you could, yep. He's that age. And I would like to get artificial insemination because I just feel as if I have to. I'm scared that I might get a C-section.
Oh, now what does that have to do with the insemination?
Because you know how the babies come out, and
well, you can always deliver through your mouth. I mean, if they push on your belly hard enough, you can literally, the force of the push can pop the baby up your esophagus through your mouth.
I know.
Yeah, that's how I delivered. Listen,
you have to breathe the breathing technique.
Your doctor makes a way through your nostrils, reattaches through your ear. I breathed through my ear. The doctor pushed on my belly. Little Kev came up through my esophagus, out my mouth. They put pads on my teeth. He was never cut or bruised.
Mama! No.
I'm telling you.
I can handle a lot of babies, let's say 6. That's how much we're planning to have.
That is fabulous. And you know what? And it's easy to deliver if you're impregnated with 6 babies, the babies will be smaller than usual. You wouldn't have to get a C-section. I didn't. I'm telling you, deliver through your mouth. I'm telling you, it is the newest thing.
And I actually second-guessed that, and I was like, what is he talking about?
Yeah, no. It's the newest thing. I delivered through my mouth.
Well, yes, the person is Michael Jordan.
Yes, I knew it. I sensed that about you. Oh, he's a good candidate for artificial insemination. Girl, Kara, girl, let's talk about it. Now, why wouldn't you just have sex with him? He and Juanita, I'm sure he wouldn't have a problem running up and you sound cute.
You know what?
What?
I just want to tell you something.
What?
He won't leave me alone.
I'll bet.
And I won't leave him alone.
You are so lucky.
And the whole situation is so crazy because I can't say certain things, and I just want to talk to you. So
I know.
And
hold on for one moment, Kara. Kara, hold on for one moment. This is out of her mind. I only have 60 more seconds to entertain her, and then we got to go into the break. Bring her back up. Kara!
Tony.
Oh, Tony!
Yes, Tony at Maddox.
Now, I've been calling you Kara the whole conversation.
Because I didn't want to give out my government name.
Yes. Now, so how long have you and Michael been together?
Ever since I went in the hospital.
Now, what happened at the hospital?
Oh, I just had a nervous breakdown, and
was he there to support you?
He was there to uplift me, but let's say he was there with me all the time.
Yes, I'll bet. He seems like a lovely man, very supportive. So then
in a way he isn't, because he's lying to America. He's lying to you guys.
All right, can I ask you, what is Michael Jordan lying about?
Are we on air?
Of course.
Oh, my Lord. He's lying about him mentally, knowing that he cares for me. Yes. And he's lying about, he's lying to America, basically. He's lying to Juanita. He's lying to the little Marcus. He's lying to, they're older now, but he's lying to them. And it's not a game.
I am going to get the word out that Michael Jordan is in love with Cara Tony.
Sierra Tony.
Oh, okay. Sierra Tony.
Sierra, yeah. Mm-hmm. And he's visually playing with me.
Oh.
He visually...
Hold on for a moment, okay?
With my mind.
Just hold on for a moment. Don't get anywhere. I'm going to come back and talk with you, okay?
Okay, Wendy.
You hold on, all right?
You're my friend, right?
Yes, I'm your friend.
Okay.
All right, Hollywood, just put her on hold for a moment. We'll check in and out on that line throughout the day. Sure, why not? Let's check in with line number 5. Tony.
Yes?
I know we've been doing a lot of talking. I want to ask you very seriously, Tony, because you've called the show a lot.
Yes.
And today, you talked about Michael Jordan, as you always do.
Well, Wendy, let me tell you one thing. When I went to his game, he saw me. And that's why he's been... And I spoke to him.
Tony, let's put the nutty behavior aside for a moment. I want to talk to you about you. Forget Michael Jordan.
Okay.
You mentioned that you have been with psychiatric help.
That has nothing to do with...
No. It has everything to do with why it is that you've been holding on this phone line for the past hour and change. And why I come back and put you on hold, and I've been kind of like playing along with you, but at the same time I'm very sad. Tony, are you getting treatment right now?
Yes.
All right. When's the last time you saw your doctor?
2 weeks ago. I see her every month.
Do you take medication?
Yes.
Every day?
Every single day. Twice a day.
How long have you been under psychiatric care?
Since 2002.
Does your doctor think that your behavior is normal? Has she sent you out to the world to be a normally functioning woman?
Yes. It's just that when people play with my emotions, that's when they get worried.
And that's Michael Jordan, right?
Yes.
He's playing with your emotions.
Not only him. My family heard me on the radio. Now they're quarreling with me, and I just want to let him know that he's acting really like he's lacking. Yeah. That's what he's doing, acting and lacking.
Hey, I'm going to put you on hold. That's one of your family members, I'm sure, calling you right now. I'm going to put you back on hold. You go get your telephone, and then we'll check back in with you, okay?
Okay.
All right. Wow. I mean, really, where do we go with this?
Hey, what's up? This is China Doll, China Doll Hour, and you're listening to Wendy Williams' Experience. Hey!
Wendy, man.
I know what's wrong, but the thing is that she's married. And she was like, I'm scared because she said that her husband's best man saw us together or whatever.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Baby, I can be in your heart.
Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Mm-hmm. Line number 3.
No.
She's dropped. Oh gosh, because line number 3 was so important. She's 23 years old, 26, and she and her friend went to get an AIDS test, and her friend tested positive, and they want to know from me what she should do. Oh, yeah, pray and continue to see the doctor. Yeah. I know your phone call got dropped, but this is over my head. Go see the doctor. And what you can do as her friend is be supportive. She's still on? Goose, line number 3.
Okay, let's see.
Hello?
Hello?
Is this you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Listen, Wendy.
Okay.
Don't feel sad for me. I was negative.
Okay.
But don't get it twisted. It's my best friend and we run together. We do the same things together.
Right.
But she's not trying to calm down, Wendy. If she's telling me she's not telling nobody about it. She don't want me to tell nobody about it. She used to mess with my brother. I have to tell my brother.
Crap. Of course you do. What? Excuse me. Let's not get it twisted, okay? Your best friend can put her crap right over there. Your brother is your family.
But Wendy, Wendy, all right. I don't want to put my name out there because they call us video hoes. You know what I'm saying? We go out. Oh. We mess with rappers. Oh. Especially a famous rapper from Queens.
I need more information.
I feel sorry for her, but I don't know what to do.
Is he light skinned with plastic surgery, or is he brown skinned with a steroid body?
Let me see. He ain't nobody though. I mean.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. All
right. He nobody to us because we know who he is and everything.
Right.
But he is probably somebody. He's short, married, kids.
What are you all doing?
Village.
What are you all doing? Are you all having unprotected sex?
Sometimes we do, because sometimes we will be taking the X and all of that, and we don't know what we're doing until we wake up in the morning. But I don't know.
Are you going to continue your behavior?
No, hell no.
This has been your wake up call, right?
Yes, it is. But she don't want to stop. We have plans to go out tonight, and she's going out. She'll be at your 42, Wendy.
Oh, crap. All right. Well, there'll be somebody with AIDS in the building.
We already have our tickets. We be there. We already have our tickets and everything. And we're coming with the so-called rapper, too.
Why?
I'm sorry, Wendy. We found out yesterday.
Why?
We went back for a result yesterday, Wendy.
Why?
Things are going so well.
Things are going so well. Exactly.
I don't know, Wendy. It's funny because a whole lot of people have it, and I know that because you'd be surprised. I mean, we look good, Wendy. We look good. I mean, wherever we go, we get what we want. We don't have to.
Well, when you walk in any place from now on, you're going to hear your theme song.
No, because we don't look like we didn't even know it's just something.
AIDS and HIV doesn't have a look, so we're all pretty much aware. Oh crap!
But let's see.
Sweating. Give me some damn brown juice.
Let's see, Wendy. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
What are you? I mean, you're negative, but you need to keep getting tested.
I know,
and you need to stop taking that damn X. Okay? You need to. Do you think you're addicted? Be honest. Let's talk real. Are you addicted to X?
Yes.
All right. You need to get yourself some help. Are you ready to get help?
Yeah, I am ready to get help.
Okay. You can't worry about your friend. You got to worry about you because you might test positive next time around.
I know. I could have it right now. I don't even know I have it, Wendy.
You could have passed it on to the rapper and his wife, and then she kisses the kids.
I know. I never had sex with a rapper. She did.
Well, you could have passed it on to anybody. You're taking X. You're not having protected sex, and you're walking around. You could you could have it right now, exactly, and then you'll test positive next time. Now, your friend needs to be stopped. Now, you can talk to her until you're blue in the face, but I got to tell you something right now. If you're planning on going out tonight and you called her with the "Hey, girl, let's go out" call, you're helping her. She can't go out and have fun until she comes to terms with being responsible. I'm not saying that her life is over, but I'm saying she needs to ingest what it is that she has. She needs to be in touch with the medical experts. She needs to start taking her meds, use a condom, informing people, fall off the X. She needs to do all of that stuff. You guys smoke weed, the tip of the blunt gets all wet, you're passing it to the next person.
No, we don't do that. We don't have to do that. We don't have to pass. We always have our own.
Good.
But Wendy, we're supposed to go down south, and I mean...
Why do they call you video? What videos have you been in?
A few.
Tell us.
Okay, I've been... All right. Have you seen the... Have you seen the... If I tell you what video I'm in, you're going to know what rap I'm talking about.
Just tell the video. You're not talking about a rapper. You don't have to say all that. Just tell us the video.
I'm in a few of Ja Rule videos. I'm in a few of Fat Joe videos. But Wendy...
Is your friend in the videos too?
Yes, Wendy. But Wendy, we're not. I don't think we're the only one.
Of course you're not. Of course you're not.
But Wendy, I am scared out of my head right now.
When did you get your results?
Yesterday, Wendy.
Oh God. You and your friend.
The doctor told me that I could have it, but I won't even know until like 6 months down the line. It's just so scary. I don't know what to do.
Do you have children?
No.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, you don't understand. It's like we're always around them. Like right now, I'm calling you from like one of their houses. She's in the next room sleeping. I don't know what to do. When they like a friend in my head, that's why I pick up the phone.
Okay, this is what you do. This is what you do. Wake her up. It's time for you all to leave. Okay? It's time for you girls to stick together because she might be the only one diagnosed, but like you said, you might know that you're diagnosed positive in 6 months. You all need to stick together. Now, obviously, you don't work a regular job. And obviously, you don't have health insurance.
No.
You need to get in touch with community-based organizations that offer free medical help as well as psychological help. You guys need counseling, and you need to keep up with her positive diagnosis. And as for you, young lady, you and your friend need to stop doing drugs. Drugs weaken the immune system. So does alcohol. I'm sorry to say, the party life is not for you. You all need to sit out on the sidelines and get you all's lives together. What you need to be doing is finding a job and stop living like a whore. Okay? You understand what I'm saying?
I so understand what you're saying, Wendy.
You're 26 years old. It's time. Stop living like a whore and stop living off the backs of other men, of other women's husbands.
We didn't find them, Wendy. They found us.
Yeah, but you know what? It takes two to tango. You know how many men I could have slept around with if I just leapt? You know how many times I could have been unfaithful to my husband if I just leapt? Men find us all the time. We're women. And if you look halfway decent, then your chance of getting sex from men, married or single, is at least 20 times a day. The weak women leap. The strong ones stick to their conviction. You're weak. And now your friend is physically weak and will become more weak. And that's what, and drugs will speed that along. And this nightlife and these crazy hours will speed that along. You all need to stop it now. Put the brakes on this life you've been leading and turn your lives around. And as far as the HIV diagnosis, she needs a doctor. She needs to find a job with some benefits. In the meantime, you all need to find the closest free local clinic and get yourself some physical help as well as psychological help. You need to put this life behind you. That diagnosis yesterday needs to be the first day of your new life. You understand, sweetheart?
Thanks, Wendy.
Sweetheart, how old is your friend?
She's their age.
26 also. Are you in the rapper's house now, or one of the like whose house are you in now?
Yeah, we are in the rapper's house right now.
Is this a rapper?
One of his house.
Is this a rapper that if you said his name, we would all know who it is?
Yes.
And you all have had unprotected sex with him?
I never had sex with him. I had sex with his friends, but not with him.
Okay. Unprotected sex with his friends?
No.
Has your girl had unprotected sex with him?
I don't know. We be out of our minds sometimes. We don't know what we be doing.
Okay. So you know, well, you're going to have to live with this one, but or die with it. Are you ready to start a new life?
I am so ready, Wendy.
Are you going out tonight?
Hell's no, Wendy.
Will you be at my
Yes, sir.
No. We don't want you there.
I'm sorry.
You are not invited. We don't want you there. I don't want you there. I sit your hooker ass home, okay? I don't want you at my damn party.
I'm looking forward to your party, Wendy. I'm sorry. I'm not coming there to sleep with nobody, Wendy. I'm coming there to have a nice time.
Yes, you are, because that's all you know. That's how you survive, hooker. Will you please be there with a whole new attitude? Would you please conduct yourself like a respectable woman and be damn you. Damn
Wendy,
you.
I already got my dress.
I don't care. Return that dress and get a vaccination.
Yo, what's up? This is Anthony Hamilton.
What's up, yo? This is Angie Stone.
We're boys to men. You're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
I'm waiting for the entrance of the legendary rapper's baby's mother. We'll call her Nicole. Damn, you look like your father. I didn't realize you were coming too. What's up, Squirt?
What up?
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you also. Your email was sitting on my couch. So what happened?
Well, I was here to introduce my son to an audience. He's about 6 months now. He's been recording, and he's trying to get into the rap game. And that's why I brought him here today.
Well, I thought it was something about child support.
Well, there's been speculation or reports that behind in child support, and it's not as far as behind as many people might think. And
so that's not your complaint?
No.
So then the actual purpose is to introduce your son to the world. I feel like I was deceived. in this visit. I feel like this is more about showcasing Giovanni than it is about child support. Is that what this is about, Nicole?
The management company set up the interview.
Okay. Just excuse us for just 1 second. Go ahead. No. Just take them out for just 1 second. Okay. Yeah. Don't forget your handbag. You will not waste my time.
Got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man. Wendy, man.
I've been with this guy for like 5 years, and I know you say don't cheat. I know, but I can't help it. I want to.
You have intention on getting married?
We're married.
Oh, my God!
The Wendy Williams Experience.
So last night I'm at the Jokes. Nobody's watching Barbara Walters. Apparently you all didn't either with Mariah Carey because I haven't gotten any phone calls. But my Taryn, who's my producer extraordinaire, she used to be queen of the interns, but she was such a great intern. And it happens very rarely like this, where, the intern ends up, being right up there holding an office in the administration. Yes. So that's Taryn. So what does she do? She grabs the microphone, the portable, and she goes and she bum rushes the taping of Rip the Runway. So let me hear your work there, Taryn. First, let's start with the 3-6 Mafia. What'd you get?
Wendy, I'm here with the 3-6 Mafia. Say what's up.
Oh, man, just chilling, man, going down. You know what I'm saying? Crunk out here.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Wendy is syndicated in Memphis, Tennessee. So all your fans can hear you right now. Say what up to your people.
M-Town, what's going down, man? Yeah, we out here representing, man. You know how we doing. Black Haven, North, South, Memphis, Westwood, yeah.
All right. So where's the after party at tonight?
Oh, I got to get on this airplane head to L.A. We got rehearsals.
You going to be jumping over anybody tonight, getting some?
No. Too much money to be made. I ain't got time for that.
Thank you so much.
All right.
That's not bad. This is your first time out on the red carpet with the thing. I didn't have a chance to ply you with any questions. You did pretty good. All right, let's hear what Julissa. Julissa and I get our hair from, there are two places I love to get my hair. One of the places is uptown at Ounce by Ounce. Another place is in Midtown. It's a little closer to the radio station, Lugo's. Julissa gets her hair at Lugo's, too. She's a friend to the show. One day she was picking up her hair and she left a note with the owners for them to pass to me, just saying, hey, I just want to say I listen all the time and I get my hair here too. So press Julissa from BET.
Wendy, I'm here with Julissa, host of, are you the host of 106 & Park?
Girl, for now I am.
Do you ever listen to Wendy Williams?
Yes, she is my girl. While I'm getting hair and makeup ready for the show, I do tune in.
Let me tell you something. When Free was on 106 & Park, we were like, Julissa is the free killer. I'm telling you. How you feel about that? Where is she?
Y'all ain't right, but no comment.
We have a people poll question today on Wendy's show. It's about tossing salad. Have you ever tossed your man's salad?
Oh, no. What? No tossing of the salad. No.
How you doing? All right.
I like your girl, Wendy.
Oh, wait. Julissa, it's Tigger.
How you doing?
Stop it, y'all.
Bye.
Ooh. She didn't say no, Tigger. What's up with that? Let's see what Mad Links has to say.
Hey, Wendy, it's Taryn. I'm here with Mad Links at BET's Rip the Runway fashion show. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm real good right now.
I don't know if you heard today's show, but our people poll question was, do you toss salad? Have you ever tossed anyone's salad before? Tell the truth.
See, he's only thinking gay.
I have 5 words for that. Hell no.
He could have licked a woman's...
Let me repeat. I have...
It's too much
5
denial,
words for that.
Links.
Hell no.
Thank Thank you, Mad Leaks. Can you give me a how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
All right, now, Taryn, who the hell is Zulima?
Zulima is from Project Runway, season 2.
Okay. So people know who that is. I just don't watch that show. Okay, let's hear how Zulima is on the red carpet with Taryn.
All right, what's your name?
Zulima.
No.
And what show are you from?
I am from Project Runway.
Do you listen to Wendy Williams?
Yes, I do. I have to say, it's one of the guilty pleasures of mine.
Let me ask you a question. You're married to an editor, you said, right? Do you toss her salad? Honey, I toss mini salads, honey. All sorts, all kinds, with many elements.
Oh.
How you doing? That's right, how you doing, honey?
Wow. And let's talk to friend of the show, Anthony Hamilton.
It's Taryn. I'm here at the BET Rip the Runway fashion show, and I'm here with Anthony Hamilton. So how you doing, Anthony?
I'm doing fine. You know, I'm getting ready to perform a song, Sister Big Bone, for the full-size models. I'm loving it.
Do you like Takara? She's a full-size model.
Takara is a full-size angel.
What would you do to Takara sexually?
Well, I couldn't do nothing to her because my lady would kill me. But I can tell somebody else what to do.
So you have a lady?
Yes, I have a wife. She's beautiful.
Aw, do you toss her salad?
Huh?
Do you toss her salad?
I take care of her.
Do you toss her salad?
I take care of her. I pray with her. I do all the good stuff. Everything she needs.
Exactly.
You a professional?
Oh, I'm a professional at loving.
No, I mean, do you think your wife a professional?
A professional?
Yes.
I'm a professional at whatever I do. So if I'm loving her, it's going to be professional.
Can you give me a how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, nice work. Nice work, Taryn. It's your first time out there. So that wasn't an actual red carpet. What would they have, the celebrities, you were charging them at the front door or something?
No, I was in a VIP area, and I would just walk up to them with the mic.
Oh. Now I got to give you the mic flag because you were undercover last night. And when you get the Wendy Williams experience mic flag, then they're going to see what you represent and you're coming. Exactly. People weren't running from you, though, were they last night?
They were. A lot of people were actually coming to me. They saw the mic flag. It was like, oh, can we talk to you? I'm like, sure. And then I had to, hound some other people.
Yeah.
A lot of people came to me.
Nice.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
You know, I act out all the skits in the studio. It's crazy. Did you see me looking at the buttons?
Yeah.
Like it's world.
We have a ball with the buttons after hours.
I have a ball with the buttons after hours, too. Every conversation I have in my head, there's a button going off.
We did your whole life story one day.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have it in there?
No, I'm going to do it live.
Oh, okay. Oh, gosh. This is me growing up in Ocean Township. Then... Then I was a college intern and nobody cared. Then what is that?
That's Kev.
Oh yeah, okay. Enter Kev. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. And baby makes 3.
Mama!
Oh, okay. What else? Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you're fantastic,
you,
Wendy.
Mommy.
You will always be my special star.
And I finally begin to get a bit of what I deserve after a long, hard career and finally get my parents' approval.
Got it. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
This hour, the Wendy Williams Experience is brought to you by Nissan.
Poindexter.
Broadcasting live, it's the queen of radio, Wendy Williams.
Hi, everybody. I made it. So we're here and we're live, and I found myself slowing down in the New York City traffic to hear the girl with the HIV. And, man, how stunning was that? And I never did find out whether they showed up at the Dons and Divas extravaganza. I can tell you one thing right now, though. My phone was blowing up. Like, what? What? And I'm like, oh, please. Don't even act like they will be the only ones in there diagnosed with such. You know what I mean? I mean, that's the fact, Jack. So what's happening around here? I say we have only one intern helping us out today. But the interns all try to show up tonight at the champagne party, which I'm definitely not digging. See, that's why this flock of interns, that's why, they get no love like that. Everybody's trying to be fabulous. Oh, Justin's here. Good. Hey, Taryn. Hollywood. Great work. I found myself stalling. I was glad that there was a little traffic just to listen to the show. Yeah, listen to myself. It sounds crazy. Hey, this is what I'm mad at, along with, I'm sure, where the hell is Gail? Where is Gail King? Why was it coming up? Yeah. Well, now it's not. I'm here.
I didn't know you was here.
Oh, well.
We save it for another time.
No, because I'm like everybody else. I want to hear the call, too. As soon as I got in, Elisa said, Wendy, I never heard Gail. I was so busy working when she called. I want to hear Gail. I said, well, now I'm here. We're not going to play Gail.
Actually, it was supposed to be in this break right here.
Hey, Justin, can you get on the... Jonathan is here. Okay. Where have you all been? Oh, okay. Well, somebody get the phones because it's advice hour. It's advice hour. I need telephone calls. In the meantime, Taryn, I don't see the people poll question.
I got you.
You hadn't printed it yet? Oh, not Taryn. And by the way, that sound right there, this whole show is one big dash. It is just, I mean, I heard that. But you know what? It was appropriate. Like the crazy lady with Michael Jordan.
Oh, you heard all that too?
Oh, yes! I was in the car for the whole show. I was in the car to hear me say I'm going to be 2 hours late. All right, so look. Let's go to the phone blindly. Taryn's going to come in with the people poll question and a new question. In the meantime, it is Advice Hour. Let's get serious. Hi, it's
Advice
Wendy.
Hour. No.
Yes.
No. Can I just tell you my good news?
No. What?
Okay, I lost 10 pounds so far.
Oh, good.
This is Yvette. I lost 10 pounds. I just got a couple more to go. But,
excellent.
But I'm kind of stuck, so I think I'm going to run over to L.A. weight loss.
Yes, Yvette's going to Puerto Rico. Yvette, I have to go.
Okay,
There are
bye.
people with real problems. Yvette is a pampered housewife. She's married to a very wealthy white man.
Wendy, wait.
No, Yvette, I have to go.
Okay, bye.
Yvette, bye. Yvette will talk me to death around one of the 11 pools in Puerto Rico. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, it's Wendy. Turn your radio down. Welcome to Advice Hour. How can I help you?
The advice I have is, I forgot. I'm so nervous right now, so I'm going to hang up and try back, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. Wow. Hello? Hi, it's Wendy, and turn your radio down, okay?
Wendy?
Yes.
Can I help you?
Yeah, turn your radio down, or I'm going to have to hang up, okay? 3, and hello?
I forgot. I'm so nervous right now.
Okay. Hello, hi, it's Wendy. You're on the radio.
Hello?
Yes, welcome to Advice Hour.
My name is Veronique.
Okay. Hi.
I absolutely love you.
Thank you.
You are wonderful. Oh my God. I never thought that I would get through.
So now that you're here, you're not going to waste the moment, are you?
Okay. No.
Okay, great, because it's Advice Hour.
Okay. There's this guy that I like, and he notices me, but he doesn't notice me.
Okay.
Like he I don't know. I don't know if I'm not flirty enough or something.
Well, do you have a question?
I'm like, what should I do? I don't know. I don't know how to be flirty.
Okay, well, flirting all starts with eye contact. It all begins with eye contact.
Okay.
And maybe mannerisms when you have conversations with him.
Okay.
And a flirty person does it consciously or subconsciously. When you laugh, you touch his forearm or the back of his hand.
Okay.
Or you put your hand on his shoulder. Just a quick graze, nothing sexual. Just these are the things. These are the things that happen when people flirt.
Yeah.
And lots of smiling.
Okay, because I always feel goofy, and I think like I have the goofiest smile in the world.
Well, if you think it's goofy, that's what you're passing off, and then you will be put in the category of, you're like a little sister to me. And nobody wants to be the little sister when you really dig a guy.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
All right, so believe in yourself.
Okay, thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
I love you.
Thank you. I love you, too. Thanks for listening. Hi, it's Wendy.
Hey, Wendy. How are you?
I'm doing well.
I have a question. You know those two girls that you played on the thing?
This is Advice Hour, please. But I don't know those girls though, and I really don't.
You know them. I was just wondering, was that a man or a woman or a tranny?
I don't know. I didn't. As you knew by the conversation, I didn't ask them all that. I gotta go. Bye. I see. When I get here late, it's perceived that I don't take the show seriously. So therefore, you all don't take it seriously to call in for advice during Advice Hour. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, it's Wendy. Welcome to Advice Hour.
Hi, Wendy.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. What's going on?
I was calling in for a little bit of advice.
Okay.
I'm been married now for 12 years. And I had a little argument with my husband, and I wanted to know if I was right and feeling the way that I did. The argument stemmed actually between him and my mother, where he used a lot of profane language towards her. And I thought it was very disrespectful, the way he was talking to her. I would never do that to his mother. And he seems to, like, every time I bring it up, it's like no big deal to him. But I think that's the worst thing, the way he spoke to her, calling her out of her name.
I think it's the worst thing too. But my big question to you is, do you use profane language? Do you curse at your own mother?
No, not at all.
You just picked the wrong guy. How long has he been doing this? You've been married for 12 years.
He's never done it to my mother. What happened is I was at her house, right?
Okay, because your mother could have
got into an argument while we were at her house.
Okay.
So she told him that if he was going to continue, to talk like that he had to leave her house. He had to get out. So he got upset because she wanted him to leave, and that's when he started cursing her out in front of our children, mind you.
What did you and your husband argue about? Because obviously it was loud enough for your mother to also hear your argument.
Right. It was actually over something very small. I had gotten to a little fender bender, and he was upset because there was some damage to the car, which was nothing that, I felt that we had to really argue over, but he has that kind of temper that he gets really escalated very fast.
Yeah, he's a hothead. I know that.
Right,
I know that behavior.
Right. So I'm like, I've been kind of distant from him, and because I'm still upset about it, and I feel, really bad when I go, like, in front of my mom, because I know she's really hurt over it, because they did have a good relationship up until that time.
Oh, wow. So this is one of those isolated incidents, but it was just so bad. How long has it been since this argument went down?
This was like 2 months ago.
And I cannot believe that you and your husband have not talked about this, and he has not called your mother to apologize. I can't believe
he
that this has
hasn't
been
apologized, but he's in so many ways, like, kind of like asked me, not really asked me, but I can hear him hinting like he wants to apologize. But I don't feel I should have to tell a grown man, to apologize.
So you're going to let this fester for how long? Until Christmas? How long? How many kids do you all have?
We have 2 boys.
Okay, it's time to get down to the business at hand. You cannot let this fester until Christmas, okay? Somebody's got to facilitate this. And if you're married to a hothead, and you've known this for the past 12 years,
right,
and your mother is hurt, and you're the one person that can pull this together and make it right. You see that he kind of wants to. You see that your mother's hurt. Be proactive,
right,
woman. You can't let this fester.
Right.
Because while you stay upset about this, it'll be another 30 days before the next problem crops up where you guys
right,
need to band together as a team and help, whether it be one of your kids break their arm or something like that.
Right.
You understand? This is that was highly disrespectful of him. He's a real hothead. He was a real ass for doing that.
Right,
but
right,
if you sense it, and you know him better than anyone, if you sense that he wants to apologize, then make it happen. Get off the phone with me. Make this happen, okay? Okay. Make it happen.
You, Wendy.
You're very welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah. Shout out to the ladies married to the hotheads or with the hotheads. Look, I know that behavior all too well. And sometimes, it takes a little massaging to get things to happen. And when it does, it's great. And when it's bad, it's terrible. Keep it here, everybody.
It's Wendy, man.
My boyfriend's a slob.
when we're in his living space, it's kind of a turn-off. And he doesn't empty the garbage, and he never cleans up his room, and there's stuff everywhere.
Does he at least change the sheets so that you
No.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Is Wendy the greatest show on earth? Wendy Williams Experience.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Hour of Truth here on the Wendy Williams Experience. If you're just turning on the show, I know the first couple of hours were Memorex, but this is live, and I'm glad to be here. It's really weird in this business to take a half a day because it's, well, so painfully obvious that you're taking a half a day. There's not like work, we'll just leave my work on my desk and I'll catch up when I get there. It's not like that. Even my boss was like, Wendy, why don't you just take the whole day off? And I was like, because you know how I am. Why would I do that? I only need a piece of a day. I love this this perch right here. And every time I get here, it's like the first time we made love. So, I'm glad to be here. By the way, the nice weather is all around the country now. And we're moving into spring next week and then summer. But they say as soon as summer, the wings of wild birds might be carrying the deadly Asian bird flu to America. What does that mean? That means clear your gutters in your house and fill those potholes in your driveway and around your property, because that water that stands still like that, you know, the birds like to swoop down on that water and urinate in it or drink it or whatever they do. Yeah, those little puddles that mean absolutely nothing, they mean something. I don't know what else it means. What else does it mean? As far as I'm concerned, if you get bitten by a mosquito, make an appointment for a neurologist or something. You know, like go to the wall with that mosquito bite. Watch it. Don't scratch it. Look, because the mosquito might be carrying something. The bird, just ew. Just ew. So I got a letter from New York. Actually, I didn't get the letter. It was on her MySpace, but I'll save you the time from going there because somebody from my team went there for me. So New York from the Flavor of Love. By the way, shout out to everybody in New York City. Flav's party to celebrate the rap of Flavor of Love, and he'll be there with his new woman Hoops, is at Rock Candy on Sunday. So, you know, if you're looking to get a one-on-one with a legend, as one of the kids called and said, you know, Wendy, who's more legend, Bobby Brown or Flavor Flav? When I said Flavor Flav, he was like, right. Anyway, that's on Sunday here in the city. But anyway, it says, hey, everybody. It's New York, a.k.a. Tiffany. Dear fans, many of you contacted me after the season finale episode to make sure that I was doing okay, and the answer is a positive yes. Because of the show airing weeks after the results, I'm sure many of you felt that everything was live, but the truth is that I cried my heart out in the limo, and then I quickly recovered soon after. It was not easy because I still stand by my words that I really and truly did, she capitalizes did love Flav. My feelings for him were sincere. However, notice I used the word did. Sometimes when you put your heart on the line, like I did, there's always a risk of getting hurt. For me, when you gamble for love, it's all worth it. People always ask me the same thing. How can you love a man like that? What do you see in him? And you can do much better. That's easy to say, but in the beginning, I came into the contest with an open heart, and I knew that it was a great opportunity to get exposure and launch my acting career. As strange as it might sound, I actually liked Flav's funny, eccentric, quirky personality. He knew how to make me laugh and keep things fun. I can't lie and say I didn't mind the fact that he had money. Who told her that? A girl needs a sugar daddy to take her shopping. Hold on. Okay. Is there any coincidence that I'm reading this and you're playing Shut Up Trick? Don't come around here with that Wendy Williams-ish. Hey. Over time, there was a connection, and I slowly grew to love him. In the end, I was very disappointed to see his true character revealed. I realized that he was just like the other girls in the house, tacky and very bad taste. She's talking about Flav with that. Today, I've moved on to much bigger and better things, although he still calls me. What? Shout out to Elisa in the office. Can we get some clarity by way of an interview with New York? Although he still calls me, I only consider him a friend. I see it as a blessing in disguise. Soon after winning, Hoops was quoted as saying, I don't think anyone was really in it for Flav. We just wanted to win. Well, she was wrong. I know there's at least one woman who was. Wow, that's where the passion's going to come in 2 weeks when we see that she was fighting in the reunion show. This is definitely one of the happiest moments of my life because I've accomplished many goals that I set out to do. Currently, I'm in a special relationship with a man who loves me, who is ready to provide for me at any moment's notice, and someone who is ready to do things for me at a heartbeat. I wouldn't have met this special man if it wasn't for the show. While clubbing in LA, he recognized me and asked me out on a date. Since then, we've been hanging out. Ironically, even watched a few of the Flavor of Love episodes together. I guess you can't always come out a winner, but life is about overcoming struggles, rising to the occasion. More importantly, the lessons you take away from experience. To conclude, I know this is a long letter. She's such a drama queen. To conclude, I have to thank those of you who supported me, my family, God, yada, 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 yada. P.S. I'll admit it, Mama's always right. Remember, her mother was like, no, this is not going down. So that's it. She's in love, or she has a special man, and Hoops used Flav. Or that's probably New York just throwing salt in a wound. Although I wouldn't be surprised. Well, Hoops, at least be on the damn man's arm on Sunday at the club. And fake a kiss or two. You could do it again. You guys ever watch that show, Press Your Luck? Well, it was hosted by a game show host named Peter Tamarkin. He's 63. And it was a show in the 80s. I don't remember that particular show. I remember the name of it. I never watched it. Anyway, he's 63 and his wife Abigail is 41. And you cannot believe it, but he and his wife were killed in a plane crash Monday morning when their small plane crashed in Santa Monica Bay shortly after taking off on a volunteer flight for a medical charity. Wow, exactly. It's too bad. There was a third person believed to be on board that might have been a patient. We believe the third person was who they were going to pick up. The third person on board. Oh, they're still searching for the third person. My God. Wow. My God. Wow. I don't recognize him to look at his picture or anything, but wow, wow, wow. So how about that Doc Gooden, right? You guys, right? I'll be damned. He looked like bad. He looked homeless and strung out and just beaten down by life. So now he faces 5 years in jail. He violated his probation. Yeah, it's terrible. Hey, Justin, do we have any phone calls on hold? Are there any phone calls on hold? All right, let's go to the phone. Hello, hi, it's Wendy. Hello? Hi, it's Wendy. Yes.
Oh, this is Wendy?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, my name is my name is Mike.
Oh, Mike, I see you're 31 and you went out with
a chick that ended up being, I guess she's bisexual, but I didn't know.
Right.
I met her at my place of professionalism, and she seemed like she was digging me and whatnot. So I decided, we'd go out on a date. But lo and behold, the chick brings her sister. Which is, I didn't mind, but then the sister seemed like she was digging me too, so I'm a respectful guy. I'm trying to stay, focused into the chick that I originally planned to date with.
Yeah, but wasn't that a turnoff? I mean, you're a 31-year-old man. You go out on a date and she brings her sister. I mean, what kind of date were you guys planning where she would have to have a chaperone? Did you?
Well, we really didn't need a chaperone, I didn't think, but, we just went out to have a couple of beers and just to chat and see if there's any chemistry.
Well, did you meet her online or something? Because I would bring my sister if I met you online.
No, I met at the workplace.
Oh. I'd be so turned
and,
off.
And you know, hey, you know, I know this is a serious business. You know, I really don't need the advice. I just thought that it was funny.
Yeah, that's very funny. So you still seeing her?
Yeah, and so basically, make a long story short, you know, this is a chick who's a lesbian. You know, she comes in and she joins us. Okay, and in the process, you know, another guy even was also involved where he threw his arm around this chick. You know what I mean? And I'm
missed
thinking,
a page
what
from
about
this
me?
book. I'm missing a page from this book. No, I don't know what you mean. So you slept with her and there was another guy present in the house?
No, we were at the club.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, she was acting as if we weren't an entourage, as if we were together.
Oh.
There was another guy who was at the club that just decided, you know, to leave his woman and come over and throw his arm around her and kick it with her.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
It's very crazy. And what's more crazy is that you're still dealing with any of this.
Yeah, no doubt. But, you know, my question basically was like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, the girl that I originally had planned to date with, her sister ends up going out with the lesbian chick. And then it's like, kind of like I'm left with nothing. So, you know, like when I come in the next day, you know, the chick asked me did I had fun, and she seemed like she wants to do it again, but she might want to go a little further.
You got to be kidding
know?
me. So, yeah.
And me being a guy, you know what I'm saying? You know, I kind of figure why not? But, you know, do you think I should even bother at all?
No, I don't. I think that men need to stop resting on their laurels of me being a guy. That me being a guy is a piss poor excuse for a lot of dumb men behavior. No, I got to go, Mike. Bye.
Okay.
Hey, Taryn just delivered the people poll question from yesterday. I asked you guys, do you think it's better to live with someone before getting married? Khalees was our guest yesterday. By the way, I was thinking about her on my drive home. I really did have a good time talking with her. And I don't think the song will ever grow on me. But I'm glad that she's getting her dough regardless of what we think. Because, you know, hey, you know, it's not going to be on the hit parade here anytime soon. But over in Europe, you know, she's a real different black girl from Harlem, married to Nas, and, you know, she's got the freaky, you know, style and very different, and she's got a bubbly personality, and I'm glad that she's not relying on us for her dough, because it wouldn't be happening. But, you know, she's luxuriating, and she's having a great time, and I thought she had a really beautiful spirit, and I could see why Nas digs her. I mean, I could see that. And so she said, yes, it's good to live with someone before married. And yes, they did live together. Well, do you think it's better to live with someone before you get married? 77% of you all said yes. 23% said no. Wow. Today's question is, after hearing yesterday's Medical Minute topic, where I was talking about antiperspirant containing aluminum that causes cancer, will you make the attempt to switch to a natural deodorant? Taryn has in parentheses, Wendy, let me know if you like this question. Too late. You know, I actually don't mind. I mean, I'm going to make the attempt. And coworkers, don't look at me crazy if I say to you, how do I smell? Ew. Because, you know, I'm going to make the attempt. I really am. Thought about it this morning. I got this champagne bottle popping party tonight. So, you know, I'm wearing, whatever I wear, it's going to be sleeveless. So, you know, I got to, you know, get rid of that under there. And I thought about it because I said, well, gee, if I do it now, then I have to sit the whole day going to work with no deodorant, which I am. How do I smell? How do I smell? How do I smell? Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, smell that. And then, you know, the party's later on tonight. So I get to the club, you know, like 11 o'clock. So around 10 o'clock tonight, once the follicles from shaving at 5:30 this morning have closed up just a bit, I'll just quickly whisk a little bit of deodorant and go on about my business. Oh, gosh. All right, you guys, keep it where you got it. I got to get Hollywood, and we got to get that Gail call on the radio. Keep it here.
Wendy, man.
Some people you can relate to on other things and what you and your mate don't relate to. You need that emotional jump off sometimes.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
New York, and anybody that can hear it close by is finally here, baby. This is a special night, and I want you to be there to share the moment with me personally. Join me Thursday, March 16th as WBLS 107.5 presents the red carpet premiere screening of my new movie, Don't Trip, He Ain't Through With Me Yet. That's right, it's some of my best stand-up comedy work ever, and you can bring your entire family to enjoy it. Steve ain't cussing at all. I done this one for my mama. Yeah. So listen, for your chance to win tickets to the exclusive premiere screening presented by WBLS 107.5, home, you know it, of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
And the Wendy Williams Experience, 24 minutes after the hour on the Wendy Experience. You know, BLS is a proud sponsor of TV 411. You can improve your reading and writing and math skills by watching TV 411. Fridays at 12:30 on Channel 13. Also, Saturday, March 25th. For one night only, you can check out Vaughn Harper as he hosts Roberta Flack and Howard Hewitt. It's a big concert at the Apollo Theater. The Apollo box office has got your tickets, my friends. It is time for me to remind you, oh my God. You know, I was whizzing around so much today. I'm looking at my hands. They look like Miss Jane Pittman's. Where's my St. Ives 24-hour moisture? I didn't even put any moisture on today. Oh, my God, my hands. Truly, look. Look when I scratch, look. Oh. Yeah, bad. St. Ives 24-hour moisture, I'm going to tell you something. You apply it one time. In the middle of the day, beginning of the day, whenever you want to do it. And when you do it, it seeps into your skin. It absorbs fast. It's not greasy. It is fabulous. And it retains, your skin will retain the moisture in St. Ives 24-hour moisture for what? 24 hours. That's why it's called St. Ives 24-hour moisture. I love this particular product because if you're a person like me who's had moisturizers open at the bottom of your bag and just ruin everything in there, that is because we're constantly reapplying throughout the day. Constantly reapplying. No need to do that. St. Ives 24-hour moisture. Leave it in your desk at work. Leave it on your vanity at home, but you definitely don't have to carry it in your bag. St. Ives 24-hour moisture. It's affordable. It's lovely. It's St. Ives. AJ is on line number 3. I see an asterisk next to his place on the computer. AJ, you're from Bridgeport and you hooked?
Hello?
Oh, boy. Here we go. Hi, AJ.
How are you, Wendy?
What is this about your sister's husband?
Okay, before I start, my husband is adopted, so technically they're not, blood family or anything.
Okay.
Okay, so let me tell you, right? A couple months ago, my father-in-law died, and my sister came from down south for the funeral, and, we started consoling each other, whatever. We went out to the bar, we drank a little. One thing like the other. We kind of hooked up. I haven't, really told my husband yet.
Wait. You hooked up as in you had sex with your sister-in-law?
Kinda.
Okay.
Well, I just wanted to know if you think I should ask her to join us?
No, AJ.
Well, why not? We've done it before. We've tried threesomes before. And I'm sure. No.
I mean, to each his own, but I'm saying, how old was he when he was adopted?
I think he was 9, and she was adopted when she was a baby.
I mean, had they ever played the kissing game when they were, younger kids?
I don't think so. But Wendy, she is so his type. I swear, he would love her.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They're still brother and sister regardless, and you have to respect the whole adoption thing. Right. Adopting a baby is not like, holding some orphans from a foreign country, like old man Douglas said about Brad Pitt and his reason for hooking up with Angelina Jolie.
You're right.
I mean, if you're going to adopt kids, then you have to consider them real brother and sister, and that is absolute violation.
Oi.
You're really sick, AJ. I love you for listening.
Thanks,
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, line number 1 is Diana, and she's 22. She says she switched over to Crystal deodorant, though. Okay, Karen's on line number 2. She wants butt implants. She's 38 from the Bronx. Hey, Karen.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Hold on for a second, Karen.
Okay.
Hold on. What is that? What is that? Man, woman. I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to... I'm going to go with the conversation. All right, bring her back. Hey, Karen.
I'm a woman.
Karen, so you're thinking about butt implants?
Yes, I need a butt implant. I am 38 years old, and that's my biggest flaw. My butt is so flat, and I want to get the implants or Eva. I want to know where to get the shots at.
Well, the shots are that's that black market drag queen mess that I don't think. I mean, do you work a job?
Yes.
Do you have do you have $5,000, $7,000?
Hell no.
Well, I mean, do you have credits then? If this is so important to you to finance it as if you would do for something more important, like a child's education or a house or something. But if it's just all about you and you want to finance it, I would never suggest that anybody go to the black market and get butt shots.
Okay.
Oh, that sounded crazy. Butt shots. Why don't you start making your consultations, and you can start with friend to the show, Dr. Michael Jones.
Dr. Michael Jones?
Yes.
And where is he located?
He is on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. I do not have his telephone number with me. However, if you call directory assistance, and then when you get the person on the phone, you make sure it's the same Dr. Michael Jones who advertises on WBLS, okay?
Okay.
He was just here at the show on Advice Hour like a week and a half ago, and we talked about butt implants. And he has said what my other plastic surgeon has said, which is that butt implants for black women and white women and other are the biggest thing going.
Right.
So, I would say get a consultation with Dr. Michael Jones, but you know what? Make 3 or 6 other consultation appointments. You have to go to somebody who you feel right about.
Okay.
And go to somebody who's going to do free consultation and somebody who does financing.
Okay.
What are we being taped? What are you, a cop?
No, there's somebody beeping on my line, but you're more important than them.
Okay. All right, Karen. Well, good luck.
Thank you so much, Wendy.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. So Sasha is on line number 5. But before Sasha comes on, I want to talk about LA weight loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. 1-800-448-TRIM. I was so busy this morning that I had absolutely no time to eat. And as I was driving into work, I started to feel, my sandwich is here, thank God. I started to feel a little lightheaded, and I was like, why am I feeling this way? And then I realized that I had only had 8 ounces of water all day. So now I've got to drink between now and 5 o'clock 90 ounces of water because I like to make sure my bladder is clear by 7 o'clock. Exactly. I got to drink 90 ounces of water. Wow. Well, I already had one. I power drank from across the street from the garage up the elevator. I power drank. So one's down, and here's my next. And then I'll drink one more of these, and I'll be finished for the day. And then I'll fill myself up with champagne tonight over at the club. Everybody's going to be at the Loft. That's going to be a real nice party night. The Loft, by the way, I was talking about LA weight loss, off topic. Okay, let me get back. Here's the thing. LA weight loss is a really great weight loss program. Sometimes I get so busy, I forget to eat. But then when I do eat, I know with LA weight loss, I can eat pretty hearty. I just ordered a turkey sandwich from Sarge's Deli, which is like Carnegie Deli, the real thick sandwiches. So I know what I'm going to do with the extra turkey because I don't want a sandwich that thick. I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to nosh on it throughout the day, all the way up until the champagne party. And I ordered it with spicy mustard, tons of onions, and a side of dry coleslaw. Like I'll press the moisture out of it so it won't be all, moist. And that's it. I will be so filled up. And then tonight, I made this thing where I don't eat after 6 o'clock anymore, except Shawnee Caterer's food is so good. But I know that she makes fattening good stuff. My mouth is watering thinking about it. She makes fattening good stuff, but she'll always have something dietetic. A word from the 60s that women used to use when they did Jacqueline. Dietetic. And then she has fattening stuff. So I'll nosh from the dietetic tonight at the champagne party. Thank you, LA Weight Loss, for teaching me how to eat right. Because goodness knows, I have learned to resist chocolate Twinkies. Have you ever had them? I buy them for my crew. And they sit there in the cabinet next to my, 100-calorie snacks from Nabisco. Thanks to LA Weight Loss. And that picture of a skinny woman I have inside the snack cabinet. Okay, it's a picture of me, but they elongated it. And, I said, I need an inspiration picture. I don't eat them. Thank you, LA Weight Loss, for teaching me how to make right decisions, even at the height of hunger. Asian. 1-800-448-TRIM. Sometimes it's just a matter of making the right choices, you guys. LA Weight Loss will help you out. 1-800-488. I'm so hungry. 448-TRIM. 1-800-448-TRIM. I normally don't get this hungry. Damn. Okay. We can close the mics, and I'm going to scarf this down as I do. And it's Wendy until 7 on WBLS. Thanks.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Line number 3, Josh wants to talk about Coretta Scott King. And Josh,
Hey.
Hi, Josh.
How are you, Wendy? Love you, girl.
Josh, you sound so queenie.
Thank you.
And you are so young. You're 15 years old. All right, let's talk about Coretta Scott King, Josh.
Okay, yes. Died at the age of 78. And this is what really got me upset. I go to school today, and I'm like, oh, my God, brother. I'm like, brother, she died. They're like, who? Coretta Scott King. He's like, oh, my God, are you serious? So I go to class, and I'm like, Coretta Scott King died. And they're like, who? And I'm like, have we gotten so comfortable up in this world that we don't even know who she is? I'm like, what? What? I don't think so.
If he delivered the message like this, then you understand why it is everybody's confused. I picture him standing in a Catholic schoolgirl skirt, looking like Britney from Oops, I Did It Again, with his brother, Coretta died. What?
We got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
All right, everybody. So, okay, there was this big radio convention in, actually a dinner, a celebration of radio, National Black Association of Radio Broadcasters. They call it NABOB for short. Whatever, I've never been to it before. But it's in D.C., it's every year, it's legendary, and they always have big name artists perform for this big event. It's black tie, the whole bit. So Terrence Howard was there. It's not unusual to have people like that at this particular event. It's in D.C. every year. And Aretha Franklin was there. And so they say that when Aretha got there, she started altering the seating chart. This happened this past Saturday night, so that she could sit next to Terrence Howard because she has a crush on him. She says, 20 years ago, I would have hustled his flow. He sure is fine. I have to say that every time I see him. Hallelujah. Glory God, this man is fine. And they say that Terrence was, painfully embarrassed by the whole thing. But, or was it that you were turned off Terrence because she's black? Just asking. Hi, Terrence. Now, I like to follow the royalty over in England, although I haven't since Di died. I just can't, maybe when William gets involved in, a steady girl that he's engaged to, about to get married or something like that, maybe I'll start following again. They showed an aerial view of William's head. William is starting to lose his hair. He's very handsome. Nice straight back, nice and tall and stuff like that. But he and that brother of his, the brother particularly, Harry, is a mess. So, Fergie, the Duchess of York, it says in the newspaper today that she's found out that the multimillionaire that she's been dating has a criminal record. Apparently, she's been dating an insurance executive who's 47, and they've been dating since before Christmas. She really digs him, so much so that she apparently was dealing with an ice hockey player that, who knows what happened to the ice hockey player. But here's the bigger news. Her daughter, Beatrice, is now grown, and she's got a boyfriend. And the boyfriend has been exposed recently as being a killer on probation. Yeah. It's like a criminal record is one thing, but a criminal record for killing, it's like, how do you, because people don't get rehabilitated in jail. They just go to jail and come right out. I'm not saying selling drugs is right, but on the scale of, do you mind getting with him? If he did a bid for some drugs, that beats out killing. Wow. Wowie, wow. Remember when Princess Stephanie was the wild child? From Rob Lowe on, she was the wild child. Have you seen any pictures of Princess Stephanie of Monaco recently? The woman weighs about 225 pounds, which for her is a lot. I know she's really tall, but for her is a lot. She was always a string bean, always, very, very, very muscular, like tone, and, so on and so forth. You guys heard that the outcome of that dinner. Remember I was telling you that Magic Johnson and Jay-Z we're seeing having dinner. Well, Jay-Z is denying claims that he's going to do some real estate deals with Magic Johnson, but that was the word. I have no idea. I thought maybe they were going to open some of those theaters and Starbucks, or maybe Jay-Z was just getting advice, not necessarily that they're going to do business together. I mean, why do you have to mix your money if you can, do it on your own? If you can do it on your own, I don't know. Too many cooks spoil the brew, kind of like that. But he's denying any of the above. So, King T is coming out. T.I. Actually, the CD is called King. It's going to be out on March 28th. I just wanted you to keep that in mind. And Bruce Willis. I was saying that, I didn't believe that he and Halle Berry had actually had sex. I mean, not for nothing. I've heard a few things about Halle, and it wouldn't be beyond me to believe that she's had sex with him. But I just feel like, she's been through so much, with Eric Benet and stuff. And she knows that the relationship with Bruce wouldn't be going anywhere. And she's got this new Versace model for whatever that's worth. I don't know. I'm just thinking that Halle perhaps is making smarter choices with who she just jumps in bed with. It's like she's not 25 anymore, and it's not those times where you can just do that and just keep it moving. But you know how movie sets are. And so they've been in New York working on this movie, Perfect Stranger. And Bruce says that, she's so beautiful, it's hard to look at her. Do you want to hear a quote? He says, I get all awkward. She's beautiful. It's almost like looking at an eclipse of the sun. You have to take a pin and poke through a card and look through it at her. You could damage your retina if you don't. Wow. I mean, I understand the beauty and everything like that, but yeah. Maybe he's saying all the things that he knows women like to hear so that he can just tap it and move on. Yeah. I can see her being a fun drunk if she drinks. Fun and slutty. Do you know what I mean? Fun and slutty. With no problem. Like, I have no problem looking at that picture. In my mind. It's not hard to judge up in my head. And I don't know that she drinks. This is just me talking, that I could see Halle Berry being a fun drunk. All right. Line number 3. Tina thinks that her husband is cheating with a man. No homo. That's funny to me, that no homo thing. They say that up in Harlem. Tina?
Yes.
Yeah, you read your husband's text message?
Yeah, I did.
What did it say?
There's a couple of them, actually.
What did they say?
Some said, good morning, honey. Hope you have a nice day. I'm missing you.
Yeah, well, he's cheating with someone.
Well, it turns out to be his friend.
How do you know it's his friend?
That's what he told me. And I called the number. It was his friend.
Is his friend a female?
No.
Just had to ask before I levy the boom.
Mm-hmm.
Your husband's a homo.
He is.
And a cheater.
How you doing?
Okay.
How long you been married?
4 years.
4 years. How many kids do you have? Any?
No.
Okay. Makes your break out easier unless you want to live like that. Some women don't mind. Thanks, Tina.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
If all diagnosis were just that easy, you know what I mean? If they were all that simple. Boom, boom, boom. Hey. All right. Everybody, we'll be back. Thanks.
It's Wendy, man.
I got slayed so well. Made me do things I don't even do to my husband.
Oh, my God. The Wendy Williams Experience.
Wendy Williams! Microphone check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Wendy Williams Experience.
Shout out to Tina Marie. She does know how to put it down. Oh, wait. Don't throw away my papers. This is my 60 seconds of celebrity stuff. We might as well do it now. He almost tried to throw it away. Let's do it. So, everybody, my gosh. Where do I start? Oh, Jennifer Lopez, I know. Jennifer Lopez, everybody, is, oh boy. She might be in the big screen version of Dallas, and she might be playing Sue Ellen. Now, I hear a major flop. I hope that they don't put this in theaters. I think it might be a minor yawn on TV. I'm not exactly sure. The Dynasty reunion, I don't mind. Dallas... And Jennifer Lopez as Sue Ellen? Okay, let's keep it moving. Members of the African American community in Los Angeles are still shocked and angry and want to just do something because the Johnny Cochran law firm, they've just learned, has been taken over by white people and is moving away from the civil rights advocacy and just going along and just being another law firm. You know, like, yeah. Damn. And here's another one. You know Isaac Hayes left South Park. Well, he's about to. By the way, shout out to everybody in Memphis. We had fun at Isaac's Bar and Grill and Eatery the other night, didn't we? Yeah. Well, apparently he's the voice of Chef, as we all know. I don't really watch South Park. I could give a crap. I'm happy for Isaac because he's still getting checks. South Park, though, makes fun of everybody, and it got a little too close to home. They made fun of Scientology. All of a sudden, you know, he feels as though he has to pull out. Whatever. You sat around all those years and got the money off of it, Isaac. Congratulations. You know, I mean, he got the money, now he's bowing out. All right. By the way, his place in Memphis is pretty nice. You know, I don't know what kind of dough it makes, you know, but it's a pretty nice place and the food is good. All right, that's your 60 seconds of celebrity stuff. It sounded like the rest of the show, didn't it? I don't even know why I put it off to the side, make it 60 seconds of celebrity stuff, but I guess because it forces me to inject some gossip in this otherwise break that could be taken over with people jumping off with other people's men and, you know, all like that. Because what happens is when we do Advice Hour, the calls continue throughout the rest of the show. Now, see, we're going to go to the telephone. And this is Darren on the phone. Line number 3. Why no one spoke about Project Runway? Because no one cares. Darren?
Well, it seemed like when the show was... How come I never heard about the show before it ended? Like, I never heard anything about it till Monday.
I mean...
So you interviewed Zalima.
Exactly, Zalima. And you know what? Zalima seems like she was the wild card like Omarosa. And now I really feel as though I missed out on something special seeing her wild out on the show and yet be creative and, you know, who took my form? But I do have to say, aside from meeting Zalima, that show is one big head cricket.
I see what you mean. It's like nobody, and I didn't even know about it. I never even heard of it.
I'm not even attracted to it. Well, you know, Queer Eye, it was on Bravo, and Being Bobby Brown was on Bravo. Those were the two, you know, big shows that were hugely successful. When they put a Queer Eye for the Straight Girl, that was a big cricket to me. I watched it thinking I could get into it, but I just can't. I can't get into. I just wasn't. It didn't do anything for me. Sometimes lesbian women aren't as funny and witty as lesbian. Okay, a lot of times lesbian women aren't as funny and witty as gay men. Shout out to all the lesbian women. You all are so serious, you know, with the hush puppies and the big suits. I know I'm stereotyping that every lesbian looks like Rosie O'Donnell, which I know is not true. But I just love a gay witty man.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Queer Eye Straight Guy. But
yes, of course.
Girl, I never saw that. I didn't even hardly watch the Straight Girl one.
Why didn't you watch it?
I don't know. It for some reason, it just didn't seem to be as interesting.
Didn't do anything for you. Yeah. But I can tell you this, Bravo just backed up the Brinks truck and paid millions of dollars. I forgot the figure. I just announced it the other day. And purchased, what's the Dead People show on HBO that's no longer? 6 Feet Under. Every season, they're going to be playing it ad nauseum. So we'll be able to see that on Bravo. Plus, on Bravo, there's a new Women of Orange County. I want to see that. The new season of Blowout, which I'm not a huge fan of Blowout, but I do enjoy Jonathan. You know, I do think he's in denial. But if you know what I'm saying, Blowout fans. Anyway, but you know, thank you for calling, Darren.
Have a good day.
Okay.
All right.
Shakira's on line number 2, and she wants to say hi. Hi, Shakira.
Hi, I just wanted to say hi, Wendy, and I love you. I've been trying to call you since you've been on the air.
Thanks, Shakira.
And that's pretty much it. And that's it. And I just wish you a lot of success on your radio show and everything you do in life.
And you too, Shakira, and thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Take care.
Wendy.
Bye-bye. Don't forget, everybody, today's People Poll question is, after hearing yesterday's medical minute regarding antiperspirant and aluminum and causing cancer, will you be switching or investigating the switch to natural deodorant? So you can go to my website, thewendywilliamsexperience.com, and answer yes or no. The Tupac Shakur Foundation has partnered with Judge Maybelline Ephraim, another friend to the show. What they're doing is they're hosting Atlanta's first annual, they want to make it yearly, so they're calling it annual, first annual Honoring Unsung Fathers Award. Oh, jeez. Can I hear one big cricket? One big cricket. And don't get me wrong, I have a good daddy. My grandfather was a good daddy, and, my husband's a good daddy. My brother-in-law is a good daddy. I know a lot of bad daddies. There's bad daddies in my family, but fortunately not the ones that have an immediate effect and touch on my life. Thanks, Daddy, for being a good man. But this is one big cricket. This is like Queer Eye for the Straight Girl. You know what I mean? Interesting concept, but who the hell cares? Don't spend your time being honored. Spend your time, just understanding that you shouldn't have to be honored to be a good dad. It's what you do when you lay the seed. Anyway, it was founded by Judge Maybelline Ephraim. She's trying to do something nice, and it's designed to identify and recognize African American and Latino dads who continue to play a vital role in their children's everyday lives. Hello, we have a day for that, Judge Ephraim. No disrespect. It's called Father's Day. That's it, period. End of story. I'll tell you what. Say mothers had a record of being, as bad at mothers as fathers do. If they had a day for, honoring mothers at a luncheon, I'm talking about separate and apart from Mother's Day, I wouldn't want to be there. I barely like to leave the house. I barely like to crawl out of bed on Mother's Day. Leave me alone. I'm a good mother. Today, I want to be a bad mother. Get him the hell out of here. After my morning hug and, my little rubber bacon and stuff like that. But everybody get the hell out of the house. Leave the remote right there next to me and install my catheter. I'm not moving. I'm in bed all day. Somewhere around 8 o'clock, you all come back and pick me up, wheel me down to the car, and let's go out for dinner. I don't know. And why do people feel as though they have to be rewarded for being good at what they should know they should be good for any damn way? Well, for those of you in Atlanta and around the country, this is going down on June 15th. That's where the reception's going to be. Oh, they got you there for a full weekend. They're really celebrating you. It's all weekend. Followed by a special gala dinner on June 16th at the Fox Theater in Atlanta. Let's move on. By the way, the deal with Magic Johnson and Jay-Z is that they people were saying that they were going to buy buy a building together in Harlem. And Jay-Z's denying any of it. And Jeezy's free. And these people in here saying he had nothing to do with that. So I'm sure everything will turn out fine. I told you about the drama, 5:30 in the morning, an altercation, Jeezy and his crew, a passerby allegedly filming the whole thing. Jeezy and his crew, there's Jeezy and his people demanded the camera, blah, 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 kablaka, 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 the typical hip-hop story. A guy named Kareem, you know how it goes. Oh. Well... Dear Wendy, when will online streaming be available again? I know. This is from Ketra rather, in Chicago. I know. I have no idea. It's not broken. My radio station, WBLS, my flagship station here in New York, we are in the process of building the new state-of-the-art Steve Harvey, Wendy Williams studio. And I'm proud to say that it's right there in the fight room where normally everybody goes and argues and fight. For those of you who've been here for Dons and Divas lunch, a.k.a. the Dons and Divas lunchroom. That's going to be the Steve and Wendy studio. Me and Steve designed it. We've had all of our meetings, and now they're breaking the floor out. So for whatever reason, it's interfering with the internet. I have no idea what that means. In addition, the Jock studio that we're in right now is also going to get a makeover. You know, everybody's going to have a very nice situation. But because Steve does TV work, you know, our studio is separate because it's going to be camera ready with cameras for TV hanging from the ceiling. And now that the deal is done with VH1 and Wendy Williams is still on fire on that damn channel. You know, the studio is like me and Steve's set. Do you understand? Oh, why am I explaining? You think Don Cheadle will make a good Miles Davis? I'd like to see that story. He's negotiating to play Miles Davis. I mean, I don't know. I just want to see the story. It really doesn't much matter. They can put Terrence Howard there for all I care. I would like to see the Miles Davis story. Isn't that an interesting story? The music, the drugs, the attitude, the sex. Yeah. Without the drugs and the sex, the movie is one big cricket to me. I have no appreciation, I guess, for Pinot Grigio and good jazz. Even my own champagne, I drink it right out of the bottle. So tacky. In April, there's the big liquor thing out in Vegas, and so I'm going to be meeting the Vaselli family. You know, George Vaselli champagne is my champagne, and I've never met the family. And I'm like, oh gosh, please remember to use a glass. Please remember to use a glass. You know, please be an effing lady for once in your effing life. No, they have this big suite. Like, we got the fanciest suite at the whole liquor convention. Shout out to everybody out there. Party in our suite. Hey. Me, the Vaselli family, my liquor partners, we're all going to be out there, and they rented. I mean, because it's the highest rated new champagne on the market. I know I make it sound terribly tacky. I'm just a chick from New Jersey, but when I tell you, I'm telling you. Go to tastings.com. We're having a tasting tonight in New York, but go to tastings.com and look what George Vaselli, all 4 brands of the champagne, look what they say about it. Look how it rated. So, my tacky ass, I'm a spokesperson, but I'm also, a partner, in the company. You know what I'm saying? And, where was I going with that? Oh, that I have no appreciation for Miles Davis' story without the drugs and the sex, because I have no appreciation for jazz and Pinot Grigio. Oh, and I even find it hard to drink champagne out of a glass. I'd rather just take it to the head. Yeah. I'm somebody's mother. It's Wendy, man. Oh, God. I hate the prospect of talking this time of day. I always feel like the teachers are listening. You know what I mean? And I know the older that he gets, the more I got to straighten up my act. Once the school bell rings, I really got to straighten up and fly right. Mm-hmm. Hey, how you doing? We'll be back. Thanks.
It's Wendy, man.
My boss came into my office and he basically brushed up against me with his penis.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know how should I handle that situation?
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Hi, this is Vaughn Harper. Spend your weeknights with me on The Quiet Storm, the only place you'll get that musical massage after a long, hard day.
The closer I get to you, I'd rather be beside you in a storm than safe and warm by myself.
I'm here for you. Weeknights, 7 to midnight on The Quiet Storm.
And after you relax with The Quiet Storm, join me, Champagne, midnight to 6 a.m. with your words of wisdom and our late night pillow talk as we toast the New York late night on 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul.
Here I go. I just ate 2 Girl Scout shortbread cookies. 4 cookies are 110 calories, so I stopped at 2. That's a little treat. I'm on LA weight loss. Every day's a struggle in losing weight. I don't know what you do. I don't know where you've seen success, But more often than not, diets don't work. They fail, or they work temporarily, and then you gain the weight back. I can tell you, 2 years ago, I lost 15 pounds on LA weight loss, and I did it in 10 weeks. And exactly, in 10 weeks, with no working out. In 10 weeks. I'm a lazy slob. They don't make you work out on LA weight loss. I've kept the weight off. It's 2 years later. The weight is still off. Every last pound is still off. Now we're going to Puerto Rico. My goal was to lose an extra 10 on top of that 10. So I'm back on LA weight loss. Can you believe that it's more difficult for me to lose this particular weight? I guess because I'm anxious about going to Puerto Rico, but also I go to Bally's now twice a week. I don't see what I do that's building any damn muscle, but they say muscle weighs more than fat, blah, blah, blah. My LA weight loss counselor keeps telling me, Wendy, it's because you're working out. Maybe you're more toned. Everything still wiggles like it used to. I mean, I really don't get it. I almost hate the combination of diet and exercise. How about just diet? The weight falls off. I mean, sure, your skin drapes on you like a veal, all soft and, no tone, but at least the scale says what you needed to say. No, you know what? The answer is diet and then some exercise. When you're ready, I would love for you to call LA Weight Loss. They're affordable. They're conveniently located. And you eat real food. 1-800-448-TRIM. 1-800-448-TRIM. So I am 7.5, and I hate measuring weight in halves, but I'm 7.5 pounds towards my goal. So I have another 2.5 pounds to lose. And then we get on the train and plane and we go to Puerto Rico. Part of me is like real cocky. That's why I just ate those 2 Girl Scout cookies, because I'm like, 2 pounds, Back in the day, it would be a fistful of Correctals. I lose 2 pounds in 12 hours. What? Now I am more sensible. I'm on LA weight loss, and I do things the right way. Those 2.5 pounds will be gone, though, because I eat right, and I exercise, and I believe in LA weight loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. 1-800-448-TRIM. My foot doctor, Dr. Stuart Mogul, has been in practice for 22 years. And what you all have to stop doing is wasting his time. And I'm very serious. The sales department has told me that you all are making appointments and then not showing up. I'm not trying to stereotype folk, but folk, is that you? Or is that just people in general? Have you all no respect for the DR periods? Like, I hate that. I love a doctor that charges if you miss an appointment. I love it. And even though I'm the customer or the patient, so I'm on the losing end of that. But because I respect DR periods so much that I just don't understand why it is that you can't call to cancel an appointment. Now, being late is one thing. I'll sit in the waiting room. I'll bring my magazines. Oh, hell, I'm 20 minutes late. Now I'm going to have to wait about an hour and a half to see the doctor. Fine. I did it to myself. But to not show up at all, and I love a doctor that drops their patients when you miss more than 3 appointments. Drop. You miss more than 3 appointments and you're not calling? You're not showing the respect to the DR period and the full waiting room? And the half hour allotted of time that they're going to spend with you? Dr. Mogul doesn't do any of the above, but that's just me ranting about the respect of the DR period. Show some damn respect. You guys, your time is precious also, right? Anyway, I see a little addendum to this commercial. Some people have been making appointments and not showing up. Please call to cancel if you can't make your appointment. It only keeps other people who want to go from getting appointments. Yeah, that would be me. You ever call a doctor and they say we're booked till February and it's July? I'm the one who says, look, you take my cell number, take the studio number, take my home number, put me on the callback list. Invariably, there's going to be some ass who has no respect for the DR period, and they call you up and they say, oh, guess what? We have an appointment available on Wednesday. Can you come? Yeah, exactly. Dr. Mogul knows what he's doing. He's been in practice for 22 years. He's a board-certified foot surgeon. He's the attending surgeon at Lenox Hill Hospital, Manhattan Eye, Ear, and Throat Hospital, the 5th Avenue Surgical Center. His practice is limited to corrective foot surgery. No, he doesn't do anything else. What he does it the best. He did both of my bunions in one laydown, one anesthesia, He's got a bunch of celebrities on his list, including Bucky Beaver's baby's mother. That's it. I'm not going to say that. Don't say the name. I've called him that before, so you guys should know who I'm talking about. But Bucky Beaver's baby's mother went there, too. Surgical correction of bunions, corns, hammer toes, and crooked toes. What is it that you need? This man has been praised in New York Magazine, Shape Magazine, Good Housekeeping, The View, VH1, The New York Times. He is fabulous. And might I add, he's got a great bedside manner. He really does. The doctor is terrific. I'm going to give you his telephone number, but when you call this number, doggone you. Don't say you heard about it here from Wendy if what you're going to do is miss appointments, because that's like embarrassing. You know, I feel like we're all friends and you're embarrassing me, you know. Wendy's people. 212-769-0066. You speak to Jackie. I'm sure Jackie's still there. Go to his practice, footnewyork.com. Do your research, footnewyork.com. And once you've done your research, go to the best, Dr. Stuart Mogul, 15 West 72nd Street. Thank you. And please, keep your appointment or call to cancel. We all understand cancellations. How? I'm talking like I've never canceled a doctor appointment. I do it all the time. But I call in advance and I reschedule and so on and so forth. I mean, I usually get a reschedule pretty quick because my doctors all know I'm a bit of a hypochondriac, and usually, you know, I'm thinking I'm dying, you know, or something hurts and I need to see somebody right now. Yeah. Ergo, me being late for the show today. I'm not going to tell you what I was going through, but I will just say I did come in here with a medical wristband and, you know, everything. I'm fine. I'm going to live. I'm going to live. The weekend is coming. You going out? St. Patrick's Day is on Friday. In Ocean Township, it was big, you know, to take the school bus up with the marching band and drink green beer, because we'd always break off from the parade line and then take Jersey Transit back. We'd buy weed in Washington Square Park, buy tabs of mescaline, buy whippets, and drink green beer. Oh, yeah. Wow. Me and Buffy and them. Wow. You know what I mean? I wasn't having sex back then, but boy, oh boy, I could show you where to and what to and how to. You know what I mean? That was life in Ocean Township, the 07712. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day. I know everybody's happy who celebrates that it's on a Friday this year, so you can just come in the city and just tear it up. You know, I do know of a fashion show, though, going on St. Patrick's Day night. It's not exactly celebrating St. Patrick's Day. That's not really what folk do. Although I do change my name on St. Patrick's Day to Wendy Williams in celebration of the day, and my namesake from the Plasmatics, who was found dead at 3 o'clock in the morning. My parents got the phone call, and so did I. Oh, you're still alive. Wow. Yes, died. I'm sleeping. Oh, well, they just reported on the news you're dead. No, I bet you're talking about Wendy Williams from the Plasmatics. And sure enough, it was. Party on Friday night, though, was at the Puck Building. They're going to have that hot Irishman's coffee. And, coincidentally, the George Vasselli champagne. And I don't know what else you're doing this weekend, but the Shadow nightclub always has something going on. It's free on Thursdays, packed on Fridays. Chuck Chill-Out's in the mix on the weekends there. Bent Rock. You know? Remy Martin's having her big party at Olay this weekend, Sunday, I think. Shout out to Ali, back on the streets. Chic Ali making it hot. Hey, Remy. Yeah, it's Battle of the Parties on Sunday night, because then there's Flavor Flav's party at Rock Candy, too. I guess he's going to have that, you know, that woman Hoops with him. Tonight is the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience. Drew Frazier's hosting. Drew Frazier is quite funny. The doors open up at 8 o'clock and the jokes start at 9 o'clock. Also tonight is my champagne sip party, which, you know, I do have to tell you guys that the place, the loft space on 29th Street, it's like between 10th and 11th. It's not a big place. It's a very sexy spot. It's more of an intimate crowd that we're having. You're invited. There are pours of the champagne. Oh, hold on. You ever get a hair headache? Hey. Sorry, I had to readjust. There are pours of the George Vasselli champagne for the ladies between 11 and midnight. But more importantly, I know you're going to love it, so why don't you just reserve a bottle? I can give you the bottle reservation number, 917-302-6117. And then I'll see you tonight at the Loft Space on 29th Street. Okay. We have the bonus hour coming up. Damn Steve Harvey, he always covers the first letter in the clock. I never know what time it is. All I see is that it's 39 minutes past the hour, as he says on his show. 39 minutes past what hour, Steve? All right, everybody. It's Wendy until 7 on BLS.
Hey, yo, what's up, party people? Yo, this is Ghostface.
What's really hood besides me, your girl Remy Martin?
You know who it is. Your boy, Jada Kiss. And you listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. What's up, man?
Yeah, everybody. Don't forget the read for this month, which I actually just started. It started off rather slow, Lolita Files, but I'm getting into it now. It's really good. This Burl is really dramatic. Burl, that's the main character's name. The book read for the month of March on the Wendy Williams Experience Book Club is Sex, Lies, Murder, and Fame. Doesn't that sound like a fantastic title? That's why I chose the book. The cover is very, very mysterious. It's black. There's a girl who's naked with her leg kicked up like a stripper. There's a smile. There's a knife. And then there's a film strip. It's very, very interesting. It's written by Lolita Files. So you can pick it up any and everywhere. It's on Armistead Books, and which I believe is a subsidiary of HarperCollins, isn't it? Armistead Books? I don't know. Yes, it is. Subsidiary. It's a HarperCollins imprint. Armistead Books. And so far, it's a pretty good read. You know, at the end of the month, we're going to have Lolita Files on. First Friday of every month, I like to introduce the new book read. And then the last Friday of every month, which happens to be when we're in Puerto Rico, so I guess she won't be on. But I'll be talking with you guys about it. The phone lines and everything will be working. Or you know what? She is coming in, but she's coming in a few days before we leave for Puerto Rico. She might be coming in next week, as a matter of fact. Is next week the last week of the month? All right. Well, she's coming in soon. She is coming in, Lolita Files. So I started reading the book today. It started off slow, like I said, but I'm liking it now that I'm into it. Sex, Lies, Murder, and Fame. If you read, maybe you'd like to be a part of the Wendy Williams Experience book clubs. Some months. It's by Lolita Files. I mean, I pick the books myself. A lot of people try to twist my arm. What books should be picked and stuff. I don't like that. I pick my own books. By the way, our side read is Convict's Candy. Don't you love that? That's a book about what it is like being in jail with all them sweaty bad mans. Ow. And you can go to ghettoheat.com to pick it up. And it's also available in bookstores. It's called Convict's Candy. Don't ask me who it's by. I can't think right now. R. Kelly has a concert scheduled this weekend at the University of Texas, and they're planning on protesting the hell out of him. Why doesn't this happen when R. Kelly performs? Why is this the first protest that I'm ever hearing of? And you all know R. Kelly, ... boom, boom, boom. But you're still throwing panties at his stage. And just, I'm so torn with this whole R. Kelly thing. I love his music and stuff like that, but I think that if I was part of the fandemonium, I'd be listening to the concert from outside on the protest line. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's a big protest from the ladies of University of Texas who object to his current child pornography charges. There's a student organization called Feminists of Color Unite. And, well, it is not necessarily true that the word feminist means lesbian. Although Khalees and I both agreed yesterday that oftentimes, when you hear a woman is, for girl power and, feminist, she has feminist views and things like that. I asked her if she ever kissed a girl and she said no. And then that's how we got into the conversation. I totally understood. I consider myself a bit of a feminist. I am definitely for girl power, and I'm definitely for kicking a man when he's down so a girl can win the race. I definitely am. And you would think that a man did something horrible to me, and in the corporate world, yeah. The sexism to me is worse than the racism. It is, as life has evolved for me, and I just am very resentful. I get resentful of making 75 cents to every man's dollar. It's not until now that I think that I'm competitive with the men. But even then, I walk in a room and, shout out to the women who know exactly what I'm talking about. I remember when I was in 5th grade, I met Betty Friedan. She recently passed, and she came in with her whole feminine mystique and, that whole thing. And I wasn't really down with the feminism that way. But as I've gotten older and I see, damn, women really, I am a feminist, but I'm not a lesbian. Now, as to what this organization's about, I don't know. It's called Feminists of Color Unite, you doing. And the main purpose is to plan a rally outside of the base concert hall to raise sexual awareness of violence against women of color. And here's what one of them says. Jacqueline Smith, she says, we're students on this campus and we feel that we would like the university to be more careful scrutinizing people they bring to the campus. I understand that. I'd be right out there marching. He's currently awaiting trial on 14 counts relating to child pornography, and I don't care if he gets off on every last one of them. Much like Michael Jackson and O.J. Simpson, my mind is already made up. That's it. And I know this is the United States, and I know we're supposed to give everybody, let's say goodnight to some people. I know there's some people on hold, Goose. Just start pressing. Anyway, good luck with the protest, ladies. I wish I was on the radio in Texas. I would broadcast from Texas that week just to go over there with the station van. The station would say, oh, no, we don't want to get involved with it. R. Kelly gives us free concerts. They do, he does good music. Then you get involved in station politics. And Wendy, if you know what's good for you, you wouldn't be out there on the front line either. Hello?
Yes.
Hi, it's Wendy. How are you?
Oh, not doing good, Wendy.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Okay. My husband and I have been married 9.5 years. And we just had a baby 2 months. And I just read in his text message from a girl, and it said, now that your wife had the baby, you don't need me anymore. We'll see.
We'll see. Wow. You got to pray on that we'll see. You got to put it in his head like he's about to be set up. We'll see. It happens. It happens, and I understand your pain. I've been exactly where you are.
I don't want to leave him, though.
I've been where you are, I said.
Okay. I don't even know why I just called. I just needed to talk.
You just needed to vent. See, I didn't make this kind of phone call. I couldn't bear it. Instead, I made an appointment for a therapist, and I'd go on a very regular basis to try to get over it and move on. And so now I'm over it, and I've moved on. And I will never forget. I can forgive, and I do understand. And you've been married for 9 years. Is this your first baby?
This is our first child.
See, then you're where I was, because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to be a mother. I can't do this alone. I mean, there were a lot of reasons that I stayed. I mean, first and foremost, love, but there were other reasons on top of that, like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do with this baby? Yeah, I can't. I mean, money is not, gonna make me a good mother just because I have a job. Yeah, I understand.
Okay, thank you.
I understand. You might want to get yourself some therapy.
Okay.
The whole thing about calling your girlfriends, it becomes tired real fast.
I don't even want to go through that.
There you go. See?
Thanks, Wendy.
Yeah, get yourself some therapy. Start with twice a week.
Okay.
It works. All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, zhuzh it up to 3 times a week and make sure you have a therapist on redial. It works. Oh, you guys, I love you for listening. Thank you so much for understanding that I was 2 hours late today. And that is the life of a DJ who takes half day. A DJ? Am I still calling myself a damn DJ? Wow. A personality extraordinaire who takes half day. God willing, that's right. We'll all be back again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Party people. See you later.
Good night.
Program complete.
Oh, that woman. She's been married to him for 9 years. I wonder if this was, and I didn't even want to keep asking her, questions about it and stuff, because I guess she just needed to hear, it's okay if you want to stay. You just have to, figure out what you're going to do. And, women, don't forget, never make yourself that vulnerable anymore. Always have your out plan. Always have your FU money. Always have your, and you can always, you just fill in the blanks. The more well you get mentally and the more right you get mentally, the more blanks that you'll find that you can fill in by yourself, and you can stay in your marriage, and you can learn to love and even look in his eyes when he's doing you from the top. In loving eyes, too, not dagger eyes. Loving eyes. When you're sitting on top of him or he's on top of you, and you make eye contact, for a while there will be some dagger eyes, like I'll kill you, but you'll learn again. You've been together for 9 years. See, my thing about that, right? I wanted to ask her this, but only in my head. I'm thinking that's my new ringtone. I absolutely hate it. I hate it, and I'm sorry for keeping my phone on. It was either that or that music. Why would somebody in New York, huh?
Might be Oprah.
No, Oprah's in New York. Why would somebody in 212 be calling right now? Oh, that's my ring. They know I'm on. The woman with the 9-year marriage, though, I wonder if she and her husband have been trying for years to have a child. You know what I mean? They've been married a long time. I wonder if they were trying for years, and then upon the EPT reading positive, it's probably the happiest moment. And then, she's filled with all this euphoria, and then that, you know what I mean? And then for her to find out now, after the baby's only 2 months old. God, so much was going through my mind. I gained 103 pounds. I didn't know how to be a mother. I was inadequate in breastfeeding. Yeah, I was lactating, but I just couldn't do it. I wanted to start the diet and get back to work. I was on bed rest for 9 months. I was a mess. A mess. Why do men do things like that to us? That's why you won't deserve a good Father Day. Because that's just something you're supposed to do anyway. Ugh, hell. Let's go into the break. The bonus hour of the Wendy Williams Experience has only begun. It actually starts at 6 o'clock on 107.5 WBLS. Keep it here.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Let's do it. If you got it. This is ludicrous. Hey. Let's Mr. X to the Z exhibit. Disturbing the beat. If you got it. What's your name?
Wendy Williams.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour gonna last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you. I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby. Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. No, go ahead. What was that? Oh, you're going to play music bed like the rest of the show.
Yeah, how did you know that?
All right. I'll take it. Just for a moment. This song right here always, this is the part where you start speeding. Like down the West Side Highway, 2 o'clock in the morning when nobody's there. The beginning part, that's when you're starting up your car. This right here, there's no cops anywhere around. Suspension's real tight. You finally got those damn rims removed so you can take a pothole. Speed. And we can cut that. The Wendy Williams Comedy Experience rides out tonight. Drew Frazier at the Laugh Factory. He's hosting. And, of course, the loft space for the champagne sip. I'm looking forward to it. I was going to wear a dress, and I was advised, look, we're going to be having lots of these champagne sips. You don't have to wear a dress. I said, but it's champagne. Well, what about jeans? And, I'm like, I wear jeans all the time. Like, I never wear dresses to work. I do wear dresses to work, but schoolgirl skirts. The oops, I did it again kind. But like a dress, like a go-go dress. I'm wearing a dress tonight. You all can wear jeans, though. I know everybody's going to be in there and every whatever. But I figure it's my champagne. I'm teasing and tapping my hair up. and I'm wearing a dress. Not a big Dons and Divas gown dragging behind me on the floor. But just a dress. I live for party dresses. I love this business because we can wear what we want to work. I could come to work in a party dress. A real short party dress. A little tight, like that. But what the hell's the point? My car breaks down on the side of the road, which me, Miss Doom and Gloom. I'm always thinking of the killer. What if I need assistance doing something? I'm presenting myself in a party dress. Not good. That's why I got on my sneakers and my sweatsuit. I had a suit on earlier today. I came into the city. The radio advertising board or council. There were some very prestigious people over at what hotel was that? Right up Park Avenue, through the Pan Am building on the other side. Is that the Hyatt? The Grand Hyatt. The Grand Hyatt. So my boss is here. They asked me, Wendy, can you come and introduce the big dog at Ford Motor? He's the one who does all the radio buys for all the United States. And this wasn't just a black radio thing. It was a radio thing. And there were a few hundred people in there to celebrate radio advertisement and radio advertising and how it works and so on and so forth. And they needed somebody to introduce somebody or whatever. They came to our radio station and they wanted me. So my bosses asked me and I was like, you sending a car for me? Because I don't have to be at work till 2 o'clock. Why are you asking me to be in the city at 8 o'clock in the morning? I got a 5-year-old. What's in it for me? No, it was my honor. I put on a suit, one button down. Yeah. Because I'm not a lawyer. Why do I'll put on something like a lawyer, but I'm not fashioning it like a lawyer. Hair was all teased up crazily. I had a pantsuit, slacks. And I introduced Michael Kaline, who was a big dog at Ford. And then afterwards, my bosses came outside while I grabbed my coat because I couldn't really stay around because I had stuff to do. They came out in the hall. They were like, you spoke really well. You did really well. I was like, what do you want me to say up there? Well, they want the Wendy. Give the Wendy. I said, okay. I got to say, how you doing? All right. That's how it's a towel. Oh, boy. I got to tell you something. I've met this little 7-year-old girl. And I was someplace, I had the occasion of meeting her, and I was someplace where she actually did her poetry. And I believe in freedom of speech. Up in Peekskill, the assembly, she told all the white kids, she told the white kids you cannot recite the pledge and to sit down. Well, I don't know about that. Maybe she should have been better advised with that part. But freedom of speech. So Al Sharpton's handling the whole thing. She rolls with her father. Yeah, she's 7 years old. You can't hold it against her, Autumn Ashanti. Her father knows he fed her all that. He fed her all that. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry, you all. My ringer says silent. I don't understand. How do you work the phone? I'll turn it off. I hear something happen on my phone the other night, and it woke me up, and I took a look at it. It was Trev Hollywood text messaging me. Howard is on Letterman. Howard is on Letterman. Yeah, but with Autumn Ashanti, power to the people! Oh. I mean, this is just one little girl's father's opinion. Are we supposed to be having her as a guest on the show or something? Do you guys feel that I mean, she's doing her rounds.
You should.
I'm not. Should I be particularly? I mean, I've met her before. I found nothing shocking, threatening about her. I mean, if she and her father have, hell, in Atlanta, they're celebrating fathers that even give a damn. Here he is actually involved in a potential career for her. Elisa, do you have Autumn Ashanti booked on the show? I just like that the little girl has something to do with herself, an activity. Autumn Ashanti. I'm telling you, I met her maybe a year ago when she was like 6. Still, she was doing the same kind of poetry. And I met her at an event. And I thought her delivery was spectacular. And of course she's been taught, but she still has to have some sort of smarts and focus to retain. That delivery is dramatic. I mean, the delivery alone is 10s across the board. I mean, the words, nobody got offended where we were. And I was just so amazed at her delivery. I think we were in a room full of black people, though. Yeah, I guess that's why nobody got offended. And I didn't feel offended. Now I have to think about if I heard what I heard as a white person, where she prefaces, if you're white, get the hell out. Sit down. Yeah, I'd be offended. If you're white, sit down. Yes, just read it. Like, Dad, why'd you tell her that part? Why'd you? You all can weigh in if you would like to. I mean, can we talk about something else besides crying women and cheating men and orgasms and... I know I steer the show, and I love to talk about all that other kind of stuff, but I'm talking about Autumn. I don't want you all to leave me out here. I mean, I think the poetry is fine. I don't remember being offended by it at all, like I said. But, white people sit down. What? Autumn Ashanti. The school district is 40% black, 30% Hispanic, and 30% white and Asian. All those people need to have heard that poem without the interjection of sit down. Because in a weird kind of way, the little girl's enlightening other people outside of, black people of the pain of many black people. Of us as a people. So they don't need to sit down or get out. They need to hear this. And her delivery makes you hear it. She's angry. She's angry. She's angry as she's, she's very dramatic and very, very, very poetic, very good. I tell you, it takes a special talent to do something like that. The little girl's got the mods. Get to the business, play Gail's interview. How dare you? Who wrote this? Well, we already played Gail's interview during the bonus hour. Wow. Damn, you know what? Wendy, that was really selfish of you to cancel the conversation that you scheduled to repeat on today, Wednesday. We all waited to hear it. Please keep in mind your avid listeners hate to even take a bathroom break because we know that we don't want to miss a minute of the show. Play Gail. Well, where's Trev Hollywood? I'm sorry, you guys. I thought you would like that I got here at 3:45 instead of 4 o'clock and was able to do the second break in the bonus hour and not stick you guys up for the rest of the day. Oh, I should have taken the rest of the day off like my boss has suggested. Here I am wanting to continue our love affair. Wow. Dove. This is the second time I'm hearing this. I got to go investigate Dove. Erin says that Dove has a deodorant made especially for women who shave their armpits. It does not contain aluminum and even guarantees to make your armpits softer and smoother within 2 weeks. Okay. Well, I'm no longer embarrassed to ask my coworkers, do you smell anything? And, raise an arm because they know my situation, where I can't smell. If I see you at a party, what? Adidas has one too? It's something about using Adidas deodorant. I don't know. It just doesn't sound. Those are the sneaker people. I mean, I know they do a lot of other stuff. Look, Lola in Hoboken. Hey, Lola. She calls me Wendy Fabiola Williams. And she says, hey, Wendy. She says, I just want you to know that Adidas, the sneaker company, came out with a 100% aluminum-free deodorant for women. They sell it at supermarkets and Walgreens. You know what? On second thought, this might be better than Dove because Adidas women sweat. You know? They work out, they sweat, we're at Bally's and stuff like that. I'm an Adidas girl. I mean, now, twice a week. Just to the point of perspiration. As soon as I feel too much perspiration, like it's going to drip out of my scalp and down my face, time to go. Time to leave the gym. Gotta go. My scalp gets all drippy and stuff. You know, hair all drippy. But as soon as I feel it, like it's about to drip down and fall in my eye, time to cool down. Cool down. I'm going to try the Adidas deodorant. Thank you, Lola. You've convinced me. Aaron, I'm going to put the Dove, though. I'm going to give this to my mother. And my sister. Are you ready for this one, you guys? Are you ready? Okay, I got a good one for you. Dear Wendy. No, come closer. No, you need to come closer. Are you there? No, shh. No. Shh. Dear Wendy. I'm having a big problem. This time, I believe I've passed my limit. My mother is 46. She's my role model, a very educated, hard-working woman. She's been married before to my father, who passed away 6 years ago. She has now married again to my stepfather, who is 57. Remember, the mother's 46. He's a very attractive and generous man. Wendy, my downfall is this. I'm 19 years old, the last of 5 children of my parents. As my mother would say, I'm the black sheep of all of her children. I admit I'm stubborn and I can be a headache to my mother. I've never taken drugs, but I smoke and drink a lot. Now, Wendy, hit the timbales. Not timbales, timboles. Hit the drums. Now, I just found out that I'm pregnant with my second child by my stepfather. We've been sleeping together on and off for 18 months. You whore. You wretched whore. What part of me does it look like can honestly answer stuff like that? Do I really come off like that where I can give some wretched whore like this any advice other than to call her a wretched whore and not say her name to preserve her dignity? I feel like calling your mother and just blowing up the spot. Like, I get so angry at stuff like that. Help me. Why do you all always just listen? Why don't you participate? 866-GET-WENDY. And you can still call him about the young poet also. Let me just read the rest of this. I don't want my mother to know because she's helping me support my daughter of 6 months old. The father of my daughter is unable to pay child support because he... Or is it that the nut doesn't fall far from the tree? You know, I mean, you understand what I'm saying? I don't really know what to make of this. But this is just definitely... Where was I? I have yet to get my prescription filled. I can't see. The father of my daughter is unable to pay child support because he has 6 other mouths to feed. Well, birds of a feather. Wendy, I told my stepfather, and he said that I should continue with the pregnancy, you know, because she's pregnant with her second child. She told her stepfather, he said I should continue with the pregnancy and that he will rent me an apartment and he wants the baby because he doesn't have any children of his own. Wendy, I need some form of help on what to do. I can't disappoint my mother. She's been too good to me. She has sent me to boot camp. You mean like Maury? Wow. Before. Wow. And I ran away. I am so caught up in my own mess. Wendy, my question is to you, is do you think I should abort my pregnancy and keep a good relationship with my mother I have, or keep the pregnancy and to please my stepfather? Please say something good, Wendy. Help me out, please. I'm not saying anything good. I'm not saying anything good. And I can't advise you on what to do with How far along is she pregnant? Does anybody remember?
3 months, did she say?
A workaholic, second child. I just found out I'm pregnant. She shouldn't say. Shouldn't say how far along she is. I can't advise you of what to do regarding, getting an abortion. I can only tell you this: if I knew your mother, or if this was from your house facts, I'd call your mother, and I would tell. Should I abort the baby to please my mother or keep the baby to please my stepfather? How about yourself? Where do you fit into this? You are a 19-year-old young woman. Clearly 19, the new 29, since you have your legs wide open, you're having sex without condoms, you already have a child by a no-good man who has 6 other mouths to support. Probably a married man, because you have no scruples. I don't know if it's the nut in the tree theory or whether this is just you. You really are the black sheep, the wayward, because that happens too. People come from decent families and then they just don't know how to act. I don't know. I don't know. Oh! Okay, Teresa's on line number 3. She's 32. She wants to talk about this whore crying for help. Teresa, then you're with me. You say everything I can't because I'm the host. Go.
Okay. Hi, Wendy. First of all, I love you. Secondly, you're calling a spade a spade. That's exactly what she is, but you need to keep doing that. But maybe you should do it in a nicer way.
Oh,
because
you called whore. Right here next to your name it says little whore.
She is, but Wendy, you can't say that to her. She's obviously crying out for help, so she really needs help. So you just need to give it to her straight like it is and say, look, tell your mama what you did, tell your mother on your stepfather, and then be prepared for the consequences, meaning that you'll probably have to get out, support yourself, do what you got to do. If you're really sorry for it.
The mother will, because you're still always your mother's child. If this was my daughter, and I'll be honest with you, T, if this was my daughter and she came to me and she did something like that, I would kick the man out. I would burn his, whatever. I mean, like, I would go crazy on him, and then I would, take my baby to my bosom, my little 19-year-old daughter, and I would teach her if it is that I know how to be a woman and she was the wayward one, I would focus on teaching my daughter how to be a woman.
Exactly.
And I wouldn't be right until I was able to do that. And as for the unborn child, that's up for debate as to what she should do. I know what I do.
There's always adoption, though. I don't know.
Yes.
There's always adoption. But anyway,
yes,
she
there
needs
is.
to be thrown into counseling. Tell her to throw herself into counseling right away. And Wendy, I love you. I'm also from Monmouth County, New Jersey. So I know all that you've gone through because I did myself.
Oh, thank you, Teresa. Teresa, the thing is that sometimes I have to say things like, you wretched whore, because I wait for you guys to call up and sometimes I need you to say the things that it sounds bad for me to say as the host.
Okay, she is a whore, but don't tell her that,
Okay.
She should feel bad as is,
Yes. Artie. Well, you know what? He is actually, I believe, acting now.
Oh, really?
He wanted to, yes. We parted ways and everybody's happy. Okay. He's happy. I'm happy. We're happy.
Well, Taryn's doing a great job.
Thank you.
All right. Take care, Wendy.
Sisters be doing it for ourselves.
That's right. That's right.
Bye, Teresa.
Take care.
I mean, really, ultimately speaking, that is exactly what I was getting around to advising her to do. Tell your mother. First, I had to get the wretched whore part out. Then let me just soften it. If I was your mother, I would absolutely kick the man out. There would be no choosing him over you. There would be no beating your behind. He knew what he was doing, preying on you. And he would be gone. You would be my new project. You would be my new project because obviously I failed to with all my other, she's the youngest of 5. So by the time she came along, mom was probably tired of being a mom. Probably didn't, probably thought she was like coasting, like on a bicycle. When you're coasting, you don't have to look both ways. You're coasting. You've been coasting for a while. Like that. You'd be my new project. If you were my daughter, you'd be my project. And I would be there for you because you are my child. I would go to your mother and I would tell her, please don't forget the tears. Yeah. Ugh. So Puffy, they say, is not going to court. Remember yesterday I was telling you there's some sort of copyright infringement going on with Unforgivable, the fragrance, and the European fragrance that I guess is not as known, but nevertheless is there. And he was warned, allegedly, not to use the name Unforgivable, but he went on and did it anyway. Well, that report came from the United States Patent and Trademark Office, and Puffy denied they denied him from using it. I'm sorry, not because the other fragrance was called Unforgivable, but Unforgiven. And it's a French perfume. I've never heard of it, whatever. Anyway, there was going to be no lawsuit. The attorneys have examined and so on and so forth, and so far they're saying, Puffy's in the clear, blah, blah, blah. And Puffy is moving on with his reality series that I was telling you guys about yesterday, Cooking with Celebrities. It begins April 17th. I told you about it yesterday. Miss a day, miss a lot. Master P and Silk the Shocker are trying to avoid jail by pleading no contest. That's with the guns in the car on the campus of the university. I mean, it's going down with that case. That case seems like it happened so long ago, but wow. I mean, it was serious enough for his advisors to tell him, look, you got to soften the blow to the courts. Why don't you participate in Dancing with the Stars? And seem a little bit uncoordinated, like you're not like real Negrofied up there, I guess. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even watch the show, but from what everybody says about the show, does anybody in the room ever watch Dancing with Stars?
Yeah.
Jonathan, he's not a real like boogaloo black man, right? Like there's nothing threatened about Master P, right? He smoothed it all out for America. That was for the court. It is going down. It's very serious with that. I'm feeling so guilty. I cannot lie. When I went to the bathroom right before the bonus hour, I snuck into the stall with 2 more shortbread cookies. The Girl Scout cookies, shortbread cookies, they're so good. And 2 little girls sell them. Eddie Love's daughter sells them. She's a brownie. And Gloria in sales, they sell them. And I never buy them. I just give them the money. I'm like, I don't want any. Nobody in my house needs any damn Girl Scout cookies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll support, but I can't support any of that food. They come around with the candy and all like that. Girl Scout cookies are so good. Trev Hollywood, who's, we call him loose joints. You'll see in Puerto Rico when he takes off his shirt around the pool and you get a look at that, you're going to be like, I mean, he's thin. He's got an enviable figure. If you were a woman, and you aspire to be that. If I could equate him to a woman's body, he's Kelly Ripa, bordering on Nicole Richie.
Wow.
He's very right with it, though. He's very right. He's going to be in Puerto Rico and all like that. But this is a man who buys like 6 boxes of the Girl Scout cookies. So, when you work with somebody who's that thin, they're always generous with food. He always has food. He's always generous. The
box is right there.
The box is right there. I'm looking at the box right now. I really just want to throw it away because I'm so tempted. And then Steve Harvey has the nerve to leave that honey bear right next to it. I'm a fat ass. I feel like taking the shortbread cookies and squeezing honey on them and going in the fight room right back here in the dark and secretly eating. I'm used to secret eating. I've been secret eating all my life. As a matter of fact, some snacks taste better when you eat them in the dark, in the privacy, even though you don't have to. Like, I don't have to sneak around my parents anymore. And I didn't marry the kind of guy that's measuring everything that I eat and put in my mouth. Nothing, as a matter of fact, does he measure. But for some reason, I'm so conditioned to secret eating that it only feels right and things taste better when I sneak. So when we went into the commercial, when we signed off from the rest of everybody, I grabbed 2 of those shortbread cookies and I went in the bathroom stall and I ate them and I chewed on them slow so nobody would hear the munching. They were so good. So that's a total of 110 calories in Girl Scout cookies. And on my way out of the bathroom, one of our coworkers, now Goose, you're better at this than me. There's a coworker here. I'm going to tell you who she is. I'll describe her. Anthony, you're good at this too. Anthony, you tell me who this coworker is. One of the coworkers asked me if my boobs were real. I had a mouthful of shortbread cookies. I thought she was going to say something to me about the eating, like, LA weight loss, huh? How are you going to lose the extra 2.5 pounds? But no, she says, and I'm trying to, fat ass. I'm trying to dig all the crumbs from underneath my nails and stuff. And she says, let me ask you something. I thought she was going to talk about LA weight loss. Is that allowed on LA weight? She said, are those real? So I was like, wow, this is a coworker. She hasn't been here. Because, people will come and go, and it's really, really weird. It's a radio station. We work inside of a little booth. You go in the entrance the same way every day. You don't have to pass through everybody. I go right into the pink room. I close the door, and I'm with my crew. I'm watching TV. I'm laying down on the couch. I got the comforter on and my papers all spread out. Hey, you'll see on the podcast, I spent a lot of time on episodes 3, 4, and 5 laying on that damn couch in the office. It almost seems like that's all I do. With the comforter and stuff and the fluffy pillow and Mongolian fur. Anthony. There's a coworker that has hair like Anthony's, as a matter of fact. Not quite dreads, like women's dreads, fashioned nicely, like fashionable, neat, and nice. Anthony has dreads. She's a brown-skinned girl. And she asked me, she says, are those real? And she pointed to them, A and B. She goes, are those real? And she's looking at them. And I said, my first thought was that, what rock did she crawl from under? I mean, everybody knows my boobs are fake. But then I detected a southern accent. Do we have a new coworker from down south who's brown-skinned, very pretty girl? She's got women's dreads. In other words, she uses grease and they're fashioned nice and womanly.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, she works over in the sales department.
See, I never passed through there.
Yeah.
She said she's considering breast implants.
Okay.
I'm just telling you. I'm just letting everybody know. You talk to me, I spread your business. Yeah, I told her, call Dr. Michael Jones. She said, how much were they? And I said, I think they were $7,500 originally. But you get them rotated. I think they might be like, the same. But I think I got the rotation for like $5,000 or something. Like, I'm not sure.
What's a rotation?
Please. That's enough.
Break down.
We have to take a break. Perfect time. Where's she from? She had an accent. It was cute.
Indiana.
Oh, and she's new to New York and new to the radio station. She just moved here last year?
That's my new friend. Your new?
Ain't nothing happening. You know what we say about the male interns. Every last one of them in denial. That's why I don't identify them by name, because I don't want anybody making fun of them. The Boy Fridays. All right. Well, let's take a break. We'll be back with the bonus hour, your telephone calls. Is Zena still on the phone, line number 5? Zena.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. Zena, is this you? Now, you said your friend is a survivor, of 9/11 or breast cancer?
Neither. She's on a Survivor show.
Oh.
Hello.
You were calling from Jersey City,
yeah.
which is right across the water, which I was going to talk about 9/11. I thought you were going to talk about either that or breast cancer. Yo, play when you turn in the tops, you give to breast cancer, pink bracelet. Hello.
Okay.
All right, but she's on Survivor?
Yeah.
Oh, well, nice.
She's doing well, too, Wendy.
Is she?
Yeah, she's the black girl. You have to watch it tonight.
Oh, it comes
you'll
on
be
tonight?
at the show.
Yeah, I'll be haying.
But everybody else can watch her. It's on at 8 tonight.
Okay.
And I started early weight loss.
And how do you like it?
I'm really hungry.
Must
not be doing something right.
No, you're not doing something right. The only reason why I ate the Girl Scout cookies is because they were sitting here, and I have to have all those temptations out of my way.
Right, but did you use the bars and all that?
Yes. I mean, I wasn't big on the bars. I'll tell you why. Because I like the 100-calorie snacks from Nabisco. I like the peanut ones. I like the... Oh, gosh. Loose joints is in the room. Can you please throw away the cookies?
Huh?
Can you throw the cookies away?
No, I'm going to eat them.
Can you please take them to your room then and eat them?
Where?
And Steve Harvey's honey, please do something with that.
That can
Yeah, there are a whole bunch of other things that I like to snack on as opposed to the bars. Like, I've really gotten into the healthy lifestyle. I don't mind carrot sticks.
Neither do I.
I mean, you know what I mean? Look, it takes some getting used to.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, once you get used to it, it becomes a lifestyle. Like, you're really committed to it, and you feel guilty about eating the old food. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to make it work.
Yeah.
Because I know it's doable.
Yes.
You did it.
Yes.
You're doing it.
Yes.
So.
Thank you, Zena. And tell your friend I said good luck with Survivor.
Okay.
And when she comes back, maybe she wants to come on the show and talk about it.
Maybe. That'll be good.
Okay. All right, everybody. We're going to take a break. Zena, have a very lovely night. We're going to come back. We can talk. If you'd love to talk about the Poet Girl, I'm taking your phone calls. If you would love to talk about the Memorial 9/11, the family's being upset, we can talk about that. If you, I mean, whatever it is that you want to talk about. Otherwise, I'll just pull up some gossip and toe talk, and we can continue with baby's mother's drama, because I'm good for that. I'm Wendy, and I'm here until 7 on BLS.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Trey Songz, baby. You listen to the bonus hour on 107.5 WBLS. Cheer.
That's how old DB's son started rhyming. Remember when he came in? He said, cheer. That was his way to start up his flow. Cheer. Old dirt dog. Young dirt dog. All right, everybody. I have this just in, and I'll wait. No, wait, hold on a second, because you're going to gag when I tell you. First, I have to handle my BLS business. What is that? Oh, one piece of paper. Excellent. We're connecting with our community. You know, we are proud sponsors, too, of the GED Connection here at WBLS. You get the extra help you need by watching the GED Connection on Channel 13. It airs every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 a.m. and repeats again at 12:30 p.m. For more information, log on to WBLS.com. This just in. I can't even wait. I can't even hold back. You've got to be kidding me. This just in. Flavor of Love is back and looking for a second season of Love. VH1's highest rated show of all time. When you were watching the show, did you feel like you were a better match for Flav? Are you single? This could be you. Send your name, photo, number, and short bio too. See, I wouldn't have a problem giving this if we had a start Dave for Wendy Williams on fire. But VH1. Did you all plant this in my faxes? Nope. Wow. No, we are in business, though. I should probably just do this as a solid, but I don't feel like doing it. You know why I'm not going to do it? Because this is not on VH1 stationary. So this could be the killer. You know, trying to get a bunch of women up to his apartment. You know, and then my channel, VH1, gets brought down just as I'm on the heels of, you know, doing Wendy Williams on fire. The radio station signed off. They're in the other room installing brackets. Look, do you see the brackets? See the brackets? Those are the Wendy Williams on fire brackets. The cameras are going to be hanging from the ceiling, the whole set design. Steve wants it red. I want it pink. We're going to make it a nice color or something. Because Steve is always on TV. He's always doing something. If he does a new season of Love, I have to say I'm not as interested. I wanted this to enough already. Enough already with Flav. And I'm not saying that you have to clear that time slot for Wendy Williams is on fire, because you can do what you want, but I'm just saying you should. But you know, I'm just saying I've had enough. Let Flav ride out. He was on Surreal Life, which by the way is about to start up again. Can't wait. All kind of great people in the house, including Sherman Hemsley, Tawny Katane. Yeah. The tranny Arquette. And it's great. I do the voice for the opening season. I mean, just for the first show. You know, they wouldn't give a sister the whole season bone.
Ow.
Eh, boy. It's all good. Yeah, but I just, use Flav maybe on the channel in some other capacity. You know, let him be the official voice for the Negro shows on VH1 or something. Wendy, people need to stop the crap. The police get paid to do their jobs. Busta needs to tell. Screw street credibility, because the streets would rob his ass. And they have. Don't think because Busta's from Brooklyn he can go back. No, I understand what you're saying. I understand. Nobody's talking about the 9/11 memorial. I thought, you know, so many people are involved, and the memorial is like a big deal. Well, I just facilitate conversation. If you guys don't want to call and talk about it, I'll move on to the telephones. Watch what we end up coming with. Let's go to line number 7, Karen. It doesn't say next to her what she's up to.
No, she's gone.
Okay, line number 3, Nicole. Mm-hmm. Nicole?
Hey, how you doing, Miss Wendy?
See?
Can I get a how you doing?
How you doing?
I just wanted to introduce myself. I go by the name of I.E., and I just wanted to say I am the gay rapper. I don't know what Joel Santana is talking about, but I am with the hip-hop game missing.
Oh.
And me and you met, I'm not looking out for a deal or anything. Me and you met a while back when I was in art school in New York. I was making a bracelet to give to you. You were doing a Dons and Divas thing.
Oh.
Yeah. If you remember me, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you can't remember me, it doesn't matter. I just wanted to introduce myself to you.
Yes.
Me and you will be sitting down for an interview within 3 years.
Oh, okay.
I'm making my way to New York, and I'm busting my way inside of hip-hop.
And now, where are you from?
I'm from Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I love your show, Wendy. All of my girlfriends, we love you.
Well, thank you very much for listening. I wish you well with your rapping.
All right. You will see me soon, Wendy.
Okay. Take care.
I love you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. How
you doing?
Yes. The 7-year-old's trying to do her poetry, and people are up in arms. 9/11, people are up in arms. People are slashing each other's sisters in New Jersey. Let's go to the line and see what people want to talk about. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy.
Wendy, hi.
Hi.
I found you, finally. Okay, so did you guys tell you my story?
Well, wait a minute. What line is that? Line number 1? No, I have Conrad on line number 1. Oh, Andrea?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. No, Jennifer. No, go ahead.
Okay, well, here's basically it. I come from a big family. I'm the oldest. My brother's 19. I'm 22. And then I have 3 little sisters, 14, 12, and 9.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 youngest, great, really good in school, whatever. My 14-year-old sister, ever since I came back to Brooklyn, because they're living in Florida, the 3 younger ones.
Yeah.
And my brother living out here in Brooklyn again. She's been out of control. Started lying. Our grandparents own a jewelry store. Stole jewelry from them. Stole money from her friends in school. Oh, yes, okay? And then it went on to being in cars with boys. And this is when she was like 13.
Yeah.
So, cars, 13, let me think. I don't think so.
Yeah. She's going to be pregnant any second. So your question is, what are you going to do with her?
Well, no, not even, because my mother did everything she could. She gutted her room. My father beat her with the hanger.
Yeah.
They put her into military school. They put her into boot camp. They chopped up her hair. The whole 9 yards. Then they found inside me, and I think I might be pregnant.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But the thing is, the kid don't go nowhere, so she's lying. She's locked up in her room all the time.
It only takes one time.
What's that?
It only
I know that. I know that. But she's a compulsive liar, and it's like, what do you do with this kid? And I'm all the way over here, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I still got to call Wendy, because she knows how to do everything.
Well, no, not in this case. I mean, I just, so you live independently in Brooklyn? You have your own apartment and stuff?
Me and my brother share an apartment right now.
And how old is your brother?
19.
Your sister is too much of a pain in the behind to have her come up for the summer when school is out.
But that's the thing. She was supposed to. We were like, yeah, but why you would take it? You stay with us.
Yeah.
And then this is when they sent the letter. I said, you know what? I don't even want to take the ass up. Independence? I don't think so. You know?
Yeah. You know what? She needs to spend her summer someplace in somebody's boot
camp.
In
military school. What else can you do?
Well, what kind of time, be honest, do your parents spend with her?
She goes to school, she comes home. My mother is a stay-at-home mother. She's there all day, all night. She doesn't do anything but cook and clean that house. And, feed the kids and all that.
Maybe
my other 2, the youngest, are great. They do art. They overcome so many obstacles. Really smart kids. And she's smart, but she does stupid-ass things.
Maybe your mother needs to be doing more than cooking and cleaning and taking care of the house. Like, maybe she really needs to be proactive with this 14-year-old girl's life, needs to rescue her. If that means that your mother needs to leave the house and do activities with her, whether it's, when she goes to get a nail fill, bring your sister. That quality time. I know a nail fill sounds really frivolous, but
absolutely no. She tried to give her those good things. Like, yeah, you've been really good this week. You know what? Let's go get your nails done. Let's go get your hair done. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's like an obstacle. It's like amazing to me that this 14-year-old kid, and I'm like, Ma, you only have 4 more years. You're going to waste the time. She'll be 18 and she'll be out.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Is she in counseling? Maybe she needs to just...
She went through 4 therapists already since she's 13.
Would you guys grow up rich?
No, you know what? I'll tell you, our grandparents have a lot of money. They own a jewelry store. They're pretty well off, and they've been funding a lot of the counseling and military school.
No, that's why I asked, because when you mentioned the jewelry, and then I also know that, you know, between counseling and military school, it's not like a lot of these things are covered by insurance.
Right.
You know, if she's been able to go in and out of this stuff and kind of trick up the money, I just, you know, that's why I asked.
Yeah, that's what it's been going down.
Well, I don't know. I don't exactly know what you should do, but I'll tell you what, the worst thing you could do is have her come up here for the summer. You're an adult, but you're still wobbly yourself, you know, and your 19-year-old brother. You guys can't pick. This is your parents' situation, and you to visit and stay in touch and talk to her from afar, and maybe some incentive could be if she gets her, you know, crap together. You know.
One more question, Wendy. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to cut you off. I know you gotta go. What do you think as a older sister? What could I say to her without hurting her and maybe helping her, instead of saying, "You're a little slut, I don't want to talk to you"?
As the younger sister, in my opinion, there's nothing that an older sister can say. I mean, my older sister is conservative, and while I wasn't wild and, you know, whorish like your sister, or, you know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was the younger sister, and I spent a lot of years resenting anything my older sister had to say pertaining to how I should dress, or her conservative ways, or what I should do, or the kind of boys that I like. I resented all of that. And it's just getting to the point, probably since my son was born, that my sister, I couldn't fathom, you know, life without her, or at least 30 hours before talking to her again and sharing with her my hopes and my dreams. And, you know, now I look at those years of us being so different, and I laugh at them. And I'm sure she does also. I often tease her about how she used to try to impose her conservative and straight A ways on me. And I worked my way through my own problems. And today we're as thick as thieves. And still so very different, but so very the same.
Right.
I mean, you're talking to the little sister right now. There's nothing that you could say to me. You're 22. I'm 14.
Right.
My sister and I are about that same age spread too. There's nothing you can say to me.
Yeah, I know. That's what it's like. It's like saying that.
Yeah.
It's like saying that. All right.
See, I mean, you know, this is your mom and your dad, and you watching like an angel from afar, and just being there when your sister needs you.
Yeah.
I wish you luck, big sis.
Thank you.
I got to go, Jen.
Okay, bye.
I love you guys for listening. For those of you who are going to be at the Laugh Factory, don't forget it's Drew Frazier. And for those of you who are going to be at the Loft Space on 29th Street for the Champagne Sip, I'm going home to take off my sweats. I'll be changing for the third time today. I'm wearing a dress. Oh, God. And for everybody else, God willing, you and I will get together tomorrow at 2 p.m. Vaughn Harper's up next with The Quiet Storm, 107.5 WBLS. Bye-bye.
Yes, I am up next.
The Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man!
And WBLS music starts next.